They can hear us.
And ready. What? Yeah.
I think. They can hear it.
Hello.
They can.
Can do it.
Hello?
Ah!
Yeah, they can. I'm watching the levels. Okay, and now they can see us.
I've been waving for several seconds, even though
been
only you guys
waiting.
can.
We all have our
Sitting, waiting.
captions on.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Yay!
That's a round of inspiration and
Yay.
It is not. That is incorrect.
No inspiration before we go into this fight that we're doing.
I
So anyway,
have decided that we're gonna just push the reset button to like reload our last save point.
We can do that, yeah.
joke's on you. The last checkpoint was when you turned into sharks.
Oh no!
Oh,
no,
it
keep
auto
doing the
saved when we
reset.
jumped in the water. That's no good.
When
That's
Steve-O was, or when
That's-
Pierce was flopping on the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Because we haven't, if that's the case, we wouldn't have entered combat yet and we would be fine and we could figure something out.
Can I say, chat? It looks remarkable tonight. Y'all
Chat
look
looks
fantastic.
so good. Look at that.
Excellent.
Look at y'all.
Fantastic.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Yeah.
I
Did
thought
get
you
your
said,
haircut, chat?
I thought you said whatever you're doing, it's twerking.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
And I was
That's what
like-
happens when it's working on Twitch. It's twerking. Twerking.
Twitch, yeah.
Oh, I get to roll dice.
Yeah, roll them dices. While you roll them dices, I'm gonna hop into my notes for the evening. Oh, actually, well, let me say the thing. Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society. The meeting will come to order. First things first. Goon, say word.
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, say words. Hey guys, what if you had a character idea and that idea needed to be turned into what do you call animated that doesn't move? Drawn character.
Illustration.
Well, cartooned, illustrated, illustrated.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve-O.
This is great.
You get a point.
And
Stop giving out inspiration. I
No.
got like one job.
No, he gets a point. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so that character needed to be illustrated and then animated in the future. You would want to go to our friends at Neverending Inc. And who is our friends at Neverending Inc? Well, just the coolest damn people in the entire world. And they have a character creator. Go there and do the thing, and it's cool, and they'll animate it in the future. You know what I had prepared? I had prepared the things that they rolled out this week, and I forgot to actually prepare the spiel about the website. I was like,
That's
here's what's new.
okay. The website's
They're awesome.
in the chat.
Website's in the chat. Twitter is @BeNeverEnding. They have rolled out some Fae backgrounds for your characters just in time for Wild Beyond the Witchlight and other things that are coming out. A lot of Fae stuff going on. We have a Fae right here in our party. So
Hit me.
Pongu may want to go in there and put himself in front of a Fae thingy. And also, the most badass thing that they rolled out 2 days ago was these new Wasteland options. If you're having like a Mad Max style campaign, which we've seen it do, This is great. Or we're gonna keep rolling. Maybe you wanted to redo "Pedal to the Metal" by Taz. Yeah, Mad Max options. They're really fucking cool. That's a white screen. Okay, be never ending. Be the most never ending that you want to be.
Be so never ending that it hurts, but don't get hurt.
I want to believe in never ending.
Be Return
do
of the
believe in
King
never
never ending.
Hey, cut me some slack, because I asked nicely.
I like you're the one that's like getting on to yourself, man. We're just
I mean,
We're just
I'm over
laughing,
here.
right?
I'm over
Ain't
here
nothing.
sighing.
Loudly sighing.
You did great.
Goon, we love you, and we appreciate everything that you do. Walk over here. Oh, fucking hell, shit, damn.
Goon, we love you and we appreciate everything you do. Thank you. I love you.
Some people pay good money for. Do you guys know that I work in marketing? I write commercials for a living. That's what I do. Isn't that fucked? Oh,
I love it. You're good at it. Anyway, Thank you, Goon, and thank you to our pals over at Be Never Ending. They tweeted, I loved their tweet. They were just being all sorts of like mysterious. They just tweeted something wicked. This way comes, and I was like, that's good for October because it tells you that stuff is coming.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing.
It's a reference.
A whole big reference. But anyway, thanks to them. Thanks to you, Goon. So go check out Never Ending. Check out their link in the chat, I imagine, at this point in time. As far as other notes go, let's see how let's just go through this as quickly as I possibly can. YouTube, you can catch up super quickly using our catch-up content or see full episodes. This session here that you're about to see will be live Friday morning. The podcast, if you like to listen to podcasts, will be available in Podcatchers on Monday.
Podchasers.
Yeah, Podchaser, I think it's a brand though, so don't sue us. And if you tell your friends about the show, we love you for it. Well, we love you for a lot of reasons, but we very much so love you for that if you tell your friends about the show, because word of mouth is how any community like we're trying to grow truly grows and becomes sustainable. So thank you for tweeting, for telling your friends, for liking our videos on YouTube. We appreciate the hell out of you. We have a lore keeper. Her name is Renasaur, and she writes wonderful, terrific, excellent recaps for every session on Tumblr the Wednesday after every session. So a week from today, there will be a new recap for this episode. Let's see, what else? Give Aurelia Raphael your money for art, because she did ours, and she's real good at it. Like real good at it. Follow the people that you see on your screen. Thank you, super big thank you to Sunny for joining us yet again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shall we begin?
Are we starting?
No.
Shall we?
Hang on, we're jumping like straight into combat.
Yeah,
we're gonna see. I mean, I've got to do stuff first, but like
knowing our situation, I would be very curious as to hear what you think the other options are.
I mean, you're right. I just
send bubble signals.
Fun fact, did not pull up combat music. I guess it's fine. It's fine.
You got a second. I
got it now. I got it pulled up, but I'm gonna play normal music while you do your recap.
Previously on the Secret Adventure Society. After Q shattered the skull of his mother, seemingly severing the tie between he and his warlock patron, known as Skooga Moore, who he previously actually thought to be the aforementioned biological mother of his, the nobodies met a curious fairy creature named Pongu, who fed them and offered them a bit of free group therapy and some food. You all then returned to Mardosta, spilled your secrets to Detective Brienne Aviette, who was investigating the murder of Kess's fiancé. In a moment of understanding and empathy, she actually disclosed to you that she would suggest that the murder be ruled as a suicide, despite all evidence to the contrary. Some of you actually called into question the eyewitness account of his new fiancée, Sienna Wainwright, but ultimately decided that she was unlikely to cause any trouble. You decided to go check the spot marked outside of town on the map that you stole from Scott, the powerful mage you encountered in Larsom in the head of the hive. But not before getting some extra equipment for a newly powerless Q, as well as a couple of diamonds on dear old Mom and Dad Shadowmoor's credit. Upon arriving at the mark on the map, you found a frozen lake that fed into the Silk River. On the bank of the lake, there was a rock with a memorial plate commemorating the loss of brave souls who lost their lives here. Among the names was a familiar name, Nick Cartagena, who you recognized from a gravestone in Larsom, where you actually found a substantial amount of treasure connected to the hive. After determining that there were traces of magic on this plaque, Kess cast Dispel Magic, and the ice on the surface of the lake disappeared before your eyes. Pongu went full Moses for a minute, parting the water, but eventually he reached a point where the lake was no longer accessible. It was too deep for that particular spell for him to continue. And you concocted a new plan wherein Kess and Pierce would transform into sharks, Pongu would shrink and chill in Q's mouth, and Q would hold on to Shark Kess's back.
You know, and it sounded great at the time.
It's go ahead.
It's the only option.
As you dove, you eventually saw a coffin resting on the floor of the lake before a force of water slammed into you, causing damage to the sharks among you. You look down, and floating between you and the coffin were two bubbly, flowing water humanoid figures that you could just barely ascertain within the water. And that's where we're gonna start tonight's session. So, you're all underwater. The beings are about 50 feet away from you, floating. The sharks among you have just taken damage. Pongu is in Q's mouth. The coffin is about 100 feet away from where you are. I am going to need all of you to roll initiative.
I thought Pierce touched the coffin, and that's what set off everything. He tried to grab it, right?
I don't know that I got there. I remember that Pierce was going to attempt to go snack it and toss it, or snack it and drag it. But the snack and drag never happened. Yeah, snack and drag never happened because I got blasted in the face with bubble water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would like all of you to roll initiative, please.
The best initiative roll I've ever done. Also, how'd you know, Steve-O, how'd you know my Friday night plans?
Snack and
The
drag?
snack and drag?
Yeah.
Because I have the same plans, my man.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Is this with cars or with people?
Yes.
Drag queens, drag racing, love it. Okay, cool.
Why is that not a thing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crossover RuPaul's Drag Race and whatever that one drag show that I see advertised on ESPN sometimes.
Initial D.
Crossover.
I don't know.
NASCAR.
Maybe.
I think it's slightly different.
RuPaul's NASCAR. I love it.
Okay.
See, we're just giving these ideas away for free. We're
Yeah, somebody pay us.
You're welcome,
all right.
Rue.
Initiative 20 to 25.
21.
21.
Interesting. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Cass, what is your dex? Q,
Pretty
what is
sure
your dex?
Q's is higher. Mine's 2.
4.
Okay. Let's see, 15 to 20.
18.
Pongu, what you got?
14.
Okay. Still pretty dope initiative rolls, though.
Not a bad initiative roll.
Let's see. Okay, let's do. Alrighty. So, top of the order. Q, you are just barely hanging on to Kess's back. You see about 50 feet away, these figures are floating in front of you. What are you doing? It is your turn.
This is a thing that I know is an option that I've actually, I love that I'm first in combat. I've actually never done. I'm going to take my action to observe what it is I'm looking at and see if I can gain any kind of knowledge of the thing.
Oh.
I don't really have much other to do, but can I make like a No.
Make a nature check for me.
Oh, okay.
Is this like Final Fantasy's version of Scan?
Basically, yeah, kind of. It's not going to give him as much because it's still his scope of knowledge, but it's
14.
We should look
14?
for a monster scanner. I wonder
okay.
if that's this.
So what you're able to tell, Q, is basically these are, these appear to, like, you're able to get a pretty good look. They appear to be humanoids. They have no, or they're shaped sort of like humanoids, but they are made entirely of swirling water. You've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
But they're made entirely of swirling water, and they are quite large. They're about 7-8 feet tall, 8 feet long.
So they're not bubble creatures. They were just causing bubbles. I don't know why, but I thought we were attacked by Bubble Boy from SpongeBob.
No. They're made of
massive.
swirling masses of liquid. Although what you thought is much better.
Well, I think I just know you so well, and then that's where my brain went.
That tracks. Like that tracks. Honestly, that I would do that.
Gosh. Okay, so that's my action. I think, and I think he's just going to realize that he can't really do a crossbow in this current situation. So he's gonna try and like go for his broken bottle, sort of shattered, shardy dagger.
Okay.
Not Sharky. Sharky, whatever. And then I think he's gonna like, I know I've already used my action, but I think he's just gonna kind of prepare for what's coming. I can't really take the hold the action, but he's just gonna be ready.
Okay. All right.
He got some info. He's kind of looking to guess what to do next.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So that's the end of your turn. You're gonna stay where you are, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding on to the shark.
Okay. All right. Actually, before we move on, I should have done this at the top of the round, and I apologize. But can I get everybody to make a Constitution saving throw that is not a shark? Actually, no.
Just Q.
Pongu, you don't have to because you're in hit just Q. Yeah.
Is this for cold?
Yeah. Are you resistant to cold?
Yep.
He's got us.
Okay.
I got the ring. That's why.
That's right.
Pongu's
That's
in my
right.
mouth.
Okay. That's right. That's right. So you're completely immune to cold damage or resistant to it.
That's the whole reason. Like he could have gone in someone else's mouth, but instead he came into my mouth. For that reason.
Wait.
Sure.
I was looking away and I was reading something. What?
Nothing.
Can you make the joke again?
I just said that. Pongu had the choice to.
Bonk.
But instead he came in. Okay.
So the ring of warmth provides you. Let's see. Everything you wear carry unharmed by temperatures. You have resistance to cold damage, so I still need you to roll because you're not immune to it.
Does this unharmed by temperatures as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, everything you wear and carry are unharmed. You yourself are resistant to cold damage, according to this. While wearing the ring, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, you and everything you carry. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I missed that bit. So yeah, you are good. You don't even have to roll. All right, that brings us to Cass. What you doing?
I still have Q on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Q, why are you holding on? Okay.
Is that a Taking Back Sunday lyric?
Hold on, if you feel like letting go. No, that's someone else. It's good Charlotte.
Shoot. Okay. Just going to. Can I am tank. Okay, I'm gonna try and wiggle him off of me.
Okay.
And go towards, like, I can move 40 feet, but I'm gonna, like, use all my movement to get up to them.
You have a swim speed, don't you?
Yeah, it's 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay.
Set.
So you're gonna try to wiggle him off.
But
of you?
I want him. Yeah, get off me.
Oh. Okay.
Because I don't want to take him into melee range.
Are you going to contest this?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and go with her.
Okay. So if she's gonna try to wiggle you off,
so that would be a contesting. Yes.
Yeah, I need contesting strength checks.
Strength.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
Cass, this is going to be a bonus action for you.
Ooh. What?
I can't see what you're holding up.
I'm not. I rolled it and I was laying there. I rolled an 18.
20?
No.
I rolled a 19.
Are
I have
you
a
kidding me?
-2. I have a -2.
Yes.
Oh.
So it's a 17.
All right. So yeah. And Cass, again, that was your bonus action. So in order to do this, that's how we're gonna say that is. So yeah,
Okay.
You're able to just shimmy him off, and Q is just now floating.
Okay.
And you are able to go your 40 feet. So you want to go up to these creatures?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what are you doing when you get there?
Well, they're 50 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in range.
Okay. Yeah. You're almost within range. I apologize.
So I'm gonna get. God, if I had 5 more feet, I'm gonna get right up on them then.
Okay. All right. You're able to go your 40 feet. You're 10 feet away, but that's what you got. Okay.
Because I'm gonna use my action as movement as well. So I'm in.
Gotcha,
I'm in their
okay.
range now for the next.
Okay,
For the next
very
round.
good. Very
Round.
Round. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's going to bring us to their turn.
Good. They rolled good too. We'd love to see it.
They rolled a natural 20. All right. Let's see. Actually, no, that's not a roll. Kess, I need you to make a. I need you to make. I apologize. We have. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 16
A 16.
with my shark strength.
Yeah, with your shark strength.
16.
Okay. Yes, you succeed, and you do not take any damage.
Okay.
And let's see. That is for one of them, and the other one has. Let's see, they are speedy. So,
is that
Pierce,
another gust of water?
yeah, it was a gust of water that comes at you, but you're able to with your strength, you're able to sort of steady yourself, and with your shark movement, you're able to keep from being knocked off your trajectory.
Okay.
Pierce, another one swims up and makes its way toward you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Man, I wish I had Pierce's regular strength saving throw modifier because it's better than the shark. It is an 8.
An 8. All right, you fail, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as a shark.
By the water?
Mm-hmm. There is, so as this slams into you, it becomes like a whirlwind, or not a whirlwind, like a whirlpool around you, and you are grappled. You are unable to move.
What a
Just
janky
spinning
bastard.
shark. You're a Sharknado.
Ah! Terrific.
The
And
episode title right there.
Tara Reid, get out of my DMs.
and that is going to be the end of their turn. That's going to bring us to you, Pierce. You can try to escape if that is something you are interested in.
If I don't try to escape, what other options does one have when they're grappled? Is it barf and do nothing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, then I will attempt to escape.
All right. I need a I need a strength check, please.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not a saving throw check.
Not a saving throw, a check.
Mhm.
So on the... So looking at... am I reading this right? It's a +4, right? For both of them on this stat block? Just
Yeah,
before I-
usually
Yeah,
the same
4.
unless you are.
The saving throw would be different unless it specifically says that you have a saving throw modifier. It would be 0. But yes, for the check, it would be +4.
Okay.
No, it would be the same as the strength score.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the shark is proficient. It works the same way as a character sheet.
Okay.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Through the whirlwind or through the whirlpool, you're able to just as you're spinning around, you're able to shoot out the top and then escape. And as you do, you turn around and it's resumed humanoid form and is staring back at you. That's going to bring us to let's see. Would you like to do anything else? Do you have anything else?
Can I... how far away are they from me? At this
One
point?
is within melee range of you.
It's
The other
within
one
melee.
is probably about 10 feet away.
Okay. Given that that was an action to break out of the
Yes.
grapple, right? So I can move now
Yes, you
or
can
use a
still-
bonus action?
You can still move.
Okay.
And you can
So-
use a bonus action, yes.
Shark Pierce would like to try to skirt around them and head straight make his way towards the coffin.
Okay. So you are, as I said, you're 100 feet away, so your movement is 40 feet. You'll be able to get 40 feet of the way there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't. Yes, I don't. I don't invoke an attack of opportunity, but I hate asking.
I think you would. I wasn't gonna give it to you, but yeah, I think you would. Okay. So
Were they right up against him?
yeah.
One was. He said
Oh,
one was.
one move. Yeah.
The other was
So
in
one
10 feet.
is. I'm sorry, guys. We haven't run combat in a long time. I'm kind of all over the place. One is going to slam into you with a 23 to hit.
We've also never done it without warming up.
That's true.
Yeah.
We never gone straight.
First time we've
into
actually
combat.
hopped straight
into
into it.
Uh,
So it's
yes.
23 hits, I assume, right, Pierce?
yes, it does.
Okay. So you're gonna take Not bad. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whew. Cool.
Okay, but you are now 40 feet closer to the coffin.
Cool. And for future reference, marine biologists, sharks don't roar, do they? That's not a thing, right?
Fantasy sharks can roar.
Yeah, fantasy. You can
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shark can do whatever. And you're a magical shark too.
Like, sort of.
Just curious. Okay.
All right, that is going to bring us to Pongu.
So Pongu's inside and inside Hugh's mouth, and it's just like, what
That is correct.
what is happening?
You just feel being tossed around, but you don't really know what's going on. You feel a couple of hits, some jarring about. It's kind of like imagine
Disturbance in the force.
imagine a submarine getting hit by a tsunami, I suppose, or an undertow.
Okay, so I imagine because of that, Pongu has night vision, so he can see within the dark, but he's kind of tired of getting jostled around. So if you'd permit me, I love using weird cantrips in weird ways. If I could use shape water to create like a subway loop on top of like one of Q's teeth that like kind of juts out, I don't think it would harm him, but it would like kind of create like a little latch on point so that Pongu can like hold on and stop flailing around in his mouth. Would you allow me to use his saliva as a shape water to create a subway loop to like hold on?
Absolutely will allow that. Yes.
Fantastic. So yeah, Pongu's kind of like holding on for dear life and just is like, what's happening out there? What is why what? And he'll end his turn.
Okay.
Not my stop.
Terrific. All right. If that is the end of your turn, Pongu, that's going to bring us to the top of the order. Q.
Okay. Q's gonna realize he was an idiot, and he's gonna. It's an action to switch weaponry. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna put his broken dagger back, and he's gonna pull out his rod
Okay.
of retribution, and
Okay.
then he's gonna look at the shark and just like come at me, but without opening his mouth because that would be dumb.
Okay.
And so, yeah, honestly, he's going to get as close as he can. Q doesn't have a swim speed. I don't know. I think it's like, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since we've been in the water ever in D&D, but I think it's like a fourth of your speed or some shit. Like it's not.
It's half. Yeah.
Is it half? Okay.
Half
yeah. So he's going to get 15 feet closer to whoever's the closest water buddy.
Yes, indeed. So there's rules, like there's some things that as we progress and through this combat, you guys will have questions, I imagine. So, Q, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, he's just doing his best to kind of taunt the water dude, especially the one if he's closest to the one that just attacked Pierce.
Yeah, that is the one that is closest to you. Okay. Can I get you to make an intimidation check, please?
Yeah, of course you can. Q is super intimidating. It's 13.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. So that's the end of your turn. That's going to bring us to Kess.
Chomp, chomp.
All right.
Gonna make a bite attack.
Roll the hit, baby.
It's 25.
25 hits.
Okay. I need other dice for this. That one's cocked. 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
How do I feel like?
As you bite into it, you see some water, like as you bite into it, you see the water sort of disrupted and sort of flowing about, but pretty quickly it looks a little bit smaller than it was in that side. But it didn't, as you bit into it, it was just like biting into water, kind of.
Okay.
said that was 14 points of damage, yeah?
Yes, and I want to turn around to the back of it. Like, with its back to everybody else.
What do you mean by that? You want to turn around?
I'm gonna tank turn it away from the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna spin around. You're
Yeah,
gonna,
I'm
like,
just gonna
try to
spin around
distract
on
it,
the other
basically.
side of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Just in case, if my thought is if it's gonna do any more wave pushing or anything or crazy like that, it'll only hit me and not them.
Sure. Okay. All right. So is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's going to bring us to their turn. So, Kess, the one next to you, you see it whirl back and just slam into you with these amorphous arms. And that is going to be... That's going to be a lot to hit. 25.
Oh, yeah. That hits.
And...
Schmacked me.
Schmacked ya. That's going to be... 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. And let's see. Pierce, you see the one next to you that has just attacked. Actually, no, you are far away from it. So
I have
you see, actually, you don't see this. Q, you see the one that you were just taunting come swirling up to you.
Yeah.
And it is going to try to slam into you.
Yeah.
And it's going to fail.
Zach.
It's a 9 to hit.
Zach,
No.
did we skip Q's turn? He was next. Or he was first.
He went
Yeah,
first.
no,
already gone.
I just didn't do anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
taunted, Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
You're not used to Q's usually doing like 18 things.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
like, it's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So Q, I assume that misses. Yes, 9 to hit.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay. All right. And it tries to slam into you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. And now you two are just kind of staring at each other, even though it doesn't really have eyeballs. And that is going to be the end of their turn. That's going to bring us to Pierce.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Could I have done anything to give him advantage? Like, can I make myself so obvious, not dodge, whatever? Could he have advantage on his roll?
You want him to hit you?
Yes.
Because
I want him to hit me.
I'll say if you want to do that, say that if he's coming at you. Okay.
Yeah, I thought the intimidation check and everything was like that was me making it obvious that I want him to hit me.
Okay.
So,
okay. If that's what you want, I will say he gets advantage on it.
advantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
If that was the intent that you had,
Yeah.
he had advantage. I'm pretty sure he still misses. That was a 15 to hit.
Oh no, 15 hits.
15 hits. Okay.
Q's AC sucks.
No.
So yeah, that hits. What was that, Locke? What'd you say?
Why does his AC suck?
He usually has mage armor. He doesn't now.
Wait, why do
Yeah.
I have him as a 17?
Because that's what it was with the mage armor. Now it's 14.
Oh shoot. Okay, everybody, the thing is wrong on the screen.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
I didn't think about it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it. It's okay. That is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Q.
Perfect. I would love to take a reaction, please.
You may.
I would like him to. All right, let's see. I'm going to expend a charge with the Rod of Retribution and scream as loud as I can without open. And it needs to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
It's a fail. It's a 10.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Great, good. I rolled a 1 and a 5 on 2d10s. It takes 6 lightning damage
Okay.
as a bolt of lightning
wow.
hits it from this rod. Imagine the shock troopers from Star Wars.
Sure.
Lightning in
Okay.
water. Huh.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Yeah, this is Q we're talking about. So science, I think he skipped that class in school. Oh wait,
Yeah.
he was born and raised in a cave.
In a cave. So Fortunately, like you guys look and like all of the water around you just absolutely electrifies, like you're in the middle of a storm. You don't take any damage, but you can feel sort of the buzz of electricity as you hear and see just a muted like burst of lightning hit this thing, and it takes a bit of damage. And that was just a reaction from you, Q. So that's going to bring us to Pierce.
Pierce is full bore towards the casket, towards the coffin.
Okay, so you were you have another 40 feet of movement, and you're going to use your action.
Correct. Yeah. If I have to use my action to move again to get to it, right?
you could reach it if you use your movement and your action.
Then that is the plan.
Okay. All right. Yes, you have arrived at the coffin.
Cool. I feel accomplished.
Okay. All righty. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Pongu, you're up. Q, you're on deck.
So curious again. I have no way to actually communicate with Q to let me out. So I would like to cantrip thaumaturgy myself to boom my voice inside his mouth.
Oh shit.
To be like, "Oi, what's going on out there? Let me out." And see if can he like react to that at all, or
he has no reaction this turn, but I am up next.
Already, you can do that, and you can see what happens. Is that what you'd like to do?
I'll do that, and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna actually activate my starry form. So you all can't see it yet because I'm inside Q's mouth, but the tattoos that are the arcane tattoos etched on my body brighten up, and so they kind of like look like a constellation on my body. And in particular, you see, or if you could see it, it would look like a bunch of like little hexagonal chalices, kind of lighten up in particular, and then I'll end my turn there.
I love that this character's doing the coolest shit that it's done yet inside my mouth.
Kess, you're able to see like a little bit of light. Like it's almost like there is a candle inside. It's like Q is a jack-o'-lantern, and there's something inside her mouth. Like his cheeks are just. Someone make that. His cheeks just sort of illuminate with this light, and you're like, what the fuck? But that's what you're able to see because you have spun this creature around, and you're able to face the party with its back to the party.
Okay.
So that's what you're able to see. And that is good to know, Pongu. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Terrific. Brings us to the top of the order. Q, Kess, you're on deck.
Okay, so Q heard Pongu scream, what's going on, and so he answers. Well, we're fighting. So however that worked, he tried. I guess he spits them out in a gag reflex because he opened his mouth with all the water.
Yeah.
And then he really, honestly, truly does not have anything to do. So the one that just attacked him, he's just going to try to take the rod and just whack him with it.
Okay. Improvised weapon attack.
Yeah, and he's not proficient with those, so I believe it's just a +2 to hit or something. Hold on. Yeah. Well, that's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool. Is that an unarmed strike? What damage does this do?
That would be an unarmed strike. Or no, improvised weapon. Do you have a modifier for that?
It doesn't come on the sheet. I have an unarmed strike modifier.
Call that unarmed strike, just for the sake.
Okay, good. He takes 0 damage.
That's not right. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's call that a.
With like a D4 because Q has a negative.
Yeah, Q's not very strong. I was gonna say a D4. Call that a 1D4.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, 4.
Nice.
4 damage.
Okay. So yeah, as you whack the rod into it, it slices straight through him, and some bubbles go, boop, 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 but he reforms pretty immediately, and it's difficult to tell if you guys are doing any damage to it or not. Like it's difficult to tell. what's exactly going on. So that's the end of your turn, Q?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. No bonus actions available.
Sure. So before we move on, Kess, you are up next, but Pongu, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Because
Okay.
it is chilly
for cold
in this water.
6.
6? Okay. You're going to take 9 points of cold damage.
I wasn't
Okay.
laughing at your roll. I was laughing at the way you delivered your roll information.
6.
We're all gonna freeze to death down here, aren't we?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you've just taken cold damage. Kess, you are up.
Okay. I'm going.
Thank you for announcing it.
Okay.
Bum 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 bum.
I'm dropping wild shape.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. I'm gonna turn around to the coffin. I'm gonna cast the spell magic at 4th level.
Okay. Okay. Is there a range on that?
120 feet.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely within range. Okay. So, Pierce, you are, as you swim up to this in your shark form, as you swim, this is just what you see. As you swim up to it, you see this burst of like arcane energy. You feel like you can see it. Honestly, you've seen your friends do magic before. You feel like you can see it a little bit better because it's almost like it's amplified by the water or something. But you see the arcane energy hit the coffin, and you see a little bit of, you'd swear it was smoke. Just a little bit of something leaving this coffin. Kess, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Can I? I have a quarterstaff. I never really talk about it, but bonus action, just grab it.
Okay. All right.
know.
You got it. You're holding it.
Con saving throw.
Mhm.
18.
18 saves.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel the cold. It's you've lived in Mardosta your whole life. You've never experienced cold quite like this. But
yeah, I just turn and cast that, and then I'm still in range with this thing. I didn't move.
All right. Good to know. And that is going to bring us to their turn. Pierce, you are on deck. And let's see if they get... okay. So, Kess, the one next to you, you see it recharge and almost like it expands. And it is going to slam into you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
15.
15. Let's see, that saves. Okay, so you take no damage.
Okay.
Damn it. And let's see,
Wow.
so it just kind of like sits there and pulses at you angrily. And
Really
then
I pulse
angrily
back
pulsing. Oh, okay.
somehow. I don't
Pierce, the other one sort of takes its upper body strength and actually no, it's not next to you, it's Q. The other one takes like its whole upper body strength and like tries to slam into you again. And that's going to be a 17 hit.
Oh, that hits.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That
And
hurt a little more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Make a DC 13 dex save.
That saves. It's a 15.
Okay, I'll take half damage of 2d10. Oh, that's better though. 14 is halved to 7, so
Okay.
I took 1 more damage.
Okay. Very good. And that is going to bring us to the end of their turn. They're just going to kind of hover where they are because they are engaged in combat with you all. Pierce, that is going to be you are next, mine friend.
Okay, so just getting a sense of like surveying the area of what's happening. We have 2 monsters water monsters, one by Q and Pongu, one by Kess, and I'm 50-ish feet away at the coffin.
Correct.
Okay. Shark Pierce is going to chomp at the coffin. What he's attempting to do is to grab it. He's not trying to destroy it. He's trying to grab it in his pierced shark jaws.
Okay. Large beast. Okay. Make a strength check.
Okay. Let me pull up the strength check for a hunter shark. For a hunter shark. That is a 16.
A 16. Okay, and that's with your modifier, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pick this coffin up. You feel it like groaning beneath your jaws as you lift it up. It's the wood is kind of rotten. You feel it giving way, but you're able to pick it up.
Okay. And with whatever action I have left, whatever movement I have left, I would like to move with it towards the beach, towards where we came from.
Okay.
I don't want to move through the crowd of monsters.
Sure. So
if I have to go around, then that's
gonna circumvent a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to get. Still that's a trajectory toward the beach. So I'll say that you're able to get 40 feet.
Okay. And so how far from the beach am I at the end of my turn then? Just for
you are probably at this point. You're probably still about 150 feet away from the beach because you guys were swimming for a minute before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Pongu, what you got?
So as soon as Pongu pops out of Q's mouth, I'm imagining this little speck of glowing thing pop out of the water, and then he poofs big, or normal size. And so you can actually see all of Pongu now kind of glowing. And because he took that damage, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level.
Okay.
So I heal for 11.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
And then because I'm in Chalice form, is Kess near within 30 feet of me?
No. I don't believe so.
It's just Q and myself then?
Correct. Yeah.
Q, did you need any healing? Okay, perfect. I am clearly listening. Because I used anytime I heal myself or a thing, anything within 30 feet of it, because of Chalice, can heal for 1d8 plus 5, which is you get 6 points of healing just as a not even a bonus, but because I healed you. And with my bonus, I don't really know if there's anything I don't have anything meaningful, I don't think, to do with my bonus. So I'm going to swim a little bit closer to Kess. So I'm about halfway between Kess and Q, just to see if I can get a better visual on the thing that she's fighting and see if it registers to me because of my experience in underwater things. Do I recognize what these things might be?
Okay. Make a nature check for me.
Okay.
And I would say you're able to get equidistant between Kess and Q, basically. You're probably 20 feet away from either of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Perfect. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you've dealt with these before, for sure. These are water elementals.
Okay. And I'm registering an emotion or a vibe from them? Can I vibe check these, or is that too many things?
I wouldn't say you'd be able to vibe check them or anything like that, but you would get the feeling that they're here protecting something.
Okie dokie. Okay, and my turn.
All right. So that is going to bring us to the top of the order. Q.
Oh. Man.
Yes, you're on deck.
And I know I had so many options of things to do. and I keep looking, see if those options get larger, and they don't. So I'm actually going to use my I'm going to use my action to sort of swim upside down.
Okay.
And grovel, cower, and beg.
Love that.
It's the funniest thing.
And until the end of my next turn, allies gain advantage on attacks of any enemies within 10 feet. Because I'm cowering and begging. I kind of curl up maybe in the fetal position upside down and just
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys remember that you have advantage on that.
But secretly still holding my rod.
Of course. And is that the end of your turn, Q?
Mm-hmm.
Cass, what you got?
Okay. How close is Pierce to the surface or whatever?
To the surface of the water or to the beach?
To the beach.
To the beach. He's still, I believe, that's
Remember the
150 feet.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
How?
It's c squared.
No, I'm not. How far is he?
He's about, like I said, 150
Either
feet.
just told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 150 feet from the beach.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to... Shoot. I have too many
Well, that's what Pierce said.
concentration spells.
Haha.
Okay,
Bane of a druid.
Mm-hmm. That's the druid problem.
okay.
Oh, we found one, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's the only one. The only problem.
Wow. I'm going to hold. I'm going to swim as far as I can towards Pierce, staying in range of Q though.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold a spell for when Pierce gets close to the surface.
Okay, when you say you're staying in range of Q, for what particular spell? Because that's different.
I'm staying within 60 feet of him.
You're staying within 60 feet of Q. Okay, I would say you're able to get almost equidistant between Q and Pierce.
I don't need to be in range of Pierce for anything. I'm just trying to get
what
back.
is your swim speed? What is your movement?
I think it's just 30 feet.
It's 30 feet. Okay. So Pierce would be 60 feet away at this point.
Or maybe it's 15. What is it?
15 in water?
Is it?
Yeah.
Half?
It would be. Do you have as a druid? Do you have a swim speed? You
No, not unless I'm
you're
in
Wild
form.
So yeah,
I
you've got
just moved
15 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just moved 15 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you're not able to get quite there. You're able to get 15 feet closer, but you are still very much so within range of Q. But you are 15 feet closer to Pierce.
Okay, I'm just trying to get close. Okay.
Okay. All right. So remember that. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm holding my action.
Okay. All right. That brings us to their turn. Damn it. Okay.
They get an attack of opportunity on me because I moved out of their range.
They do. Thank you. So that's just going to be a 22 to hit on you, Locke.
Yep.
You're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Great. Thank you.
And Steve-O, I need you to make a strength saving throw because at this point, as soon basically as Kess moves out of that one's range, and they see you swimming toward the surface, both of them are going to book and haul ass away from you. Q, you are within range of one of them. You get an attack of opportunity.
Heck yeah, I try to bonk him with my rod.
Rod bonk.
Rod bonk.
Starring Andy Samberg.
Right.
Yeah. That's a 13.
Okay. 13 misses.
It does no damage then.
Okay. So yeah, you get a good swing, but it's just it's not quite there. All right. So
Wait.
Okay.
I have advantage because I
technically,
groveled
okay.
the coward
Here's the
of
thing.
pain.
Technically, I'm supposed to be giving you disadvantage with melee underwater, so
Okay,
we're just gonna call that straight.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, Pierce, you made a strength check, correct?
I'm doing that now. Strength check is 16.
16. Okay, you succeed on this on the strength check, so you take no damage from that one. But you feel another one attempt to slam into you, and that's going to be 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
It's going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit. Okay.
Are you still in
So
short
that is all of the HP.
Okay.
Are you?
He's Pierce form now.
I have become Pierce.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
become
That
Pierce.
So
can my
hold
use
tight. So Pierce, the shark absolutely like just disappears, and then the coffin starts to fall, starts to float downward.
God damn it.
It's fun.
Cass, you were saving an action.
Yeah. I'm gonna polymorph Q into a hunter shark.
Okay.
And when he
I saw that eye twitch.
Okay. And yeah, okay. That's it.
Okay.
Baby shark, do.
Big
Hunter
shark.
Do.
Big old
Wow.
shark.
Not in here. he's
Do.
not.
So yes,
Okay.
the
Can you
coffin
Discord me
starts
the
to
stats,
float
someone?
downward.
Um,
Yeah.
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 Lot, can you send him the stats? You got that?
Yeah.
So, Pierce, you are now in Pierce form. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking water elemental Constitution saving throw. So my Constitution modifier is pretty good. 17.
17 saves. You take no damage.
Got it, Locke. Thank you.
Okay, so you are immediately so angry and so afraid. Like you feel like your heart skips several beats because this is such freezing cold water. But you fortunately do not take any damage. You're able to just like grit and bear it, but you do panic because you see the coffin floating downward, and you see two floating figures within melee range of you, just pulsing. All right.
Okay.
So that is the end of their turn. It is now your turn, Pierce.
So is there any handle on this coffin? Like, is there anything for Pierce to grab onto if he just instinctually tries to grab it and slow the descent?
There's no handle. It's a wooden coffin without necessarily any handles. Yeah. It's just flat, smooth surface.
Shit. Okay. Pierce probably doesn't know that Q is a shark. So, being surrounded by enemies, this coffin falling, he's probably instinctually going to pull Iris, aim it at the coffin, and fire.
Oh shit! Okay, aim it at the coffin and fire.
Yes.
Okay. So the way that we're doing combat with the gun underwater, it does fire. I need you to roll to hit. Your misfire has been increased from 3 to 5.
Okay. Misfire is 5.
Underwater. Yes.
And I rolled a hit
Uh-huh.
with Iris.
Mm-hmm.
So the hit becomes, it's a natural 20 for a total of 20.
A natural 20. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Be sure to roll double the dice.
2d12. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Sorry. There's a lot of numbers coming at me now, and I'm very scared. What does the D12 look like? Okay, I found it. Okay, so.
Looks almost like a D20, but less sides.
Yeah.
Just like round.
7.
A bocce ball.
18.
Bocce ball.
So. And roll twice.
Yeah.
18.
I'm not having a stroke, Emma. It is roll twice. Yeah. Okay.
33. Total of 38 damage.
Okay. So, as it fires, you're basically point blank range to this coffin. Like basically the barrel of the gun is like directly into the coffin. As you shoot, it splinters, and basically the top sort of flies off of it, and it splinters into several different like soaking, rotting pieces. Several things start to fall out.
Like what?
What's your passive perception? 'Cause you've already done a lot.
12.
12? You see a couple of bags and something that looks like a doorknob.
Okay. Okay.
I want that doorknob.
Yeah, Pierce will give chase to the things, prioritizing the non-sack.
So like they're not far away from you. So that's gonna be, you can't really do anything else because you've already used your action.
Sure. Yeah.
You can save that for your next turn.
Yeah.
You know, consider depending on what happens. But yeah, you would be able to make like dexterity check on your next round to see if you could gather some things. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is.
Pongu, what you got? Q, you're on deck.
Okay.
I was really hoping that would dispel the water elementals.
I'm going to look over in-house rules for you or whatnot. If I cast Healing Word as a bonus action, which is a spell, will you allow me to use a cantrip as my action?
A cantrip, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to Healing Word Kess at the first level. So she gets 6 more HP, and because again of starry form, I'm gonna with any. Oh shit! It's only within 30 feet. They're not within 30 feet. Oh, so this isn't clear. Can she also receive the benefits of the chalice form if I heal her?
Let me look at the spell.
So when you cast a spell that restores hit points, you or a creature within 30 feet regains 1d8 plus 5. So it doesn't say it has to be the same or different. It just says a creature within the 30 feet of me. So
yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So Kess would also get 9 additional points of healing from Starry. So you like, I'm imagining like Pong holds his hand out and you see like these like flecks of like starlight drift towards you and kind of you know, warm water, but not like the bad warm water.
Sure. And what is the range on that? I'm pretty sure she's within range because she's not far away.
30 feet. So
30 feet.
Yeah. Did she move further away? Okay.
She moved 15 feet away, but she wasn't that far away. Yeah, that's still within range because like you were right next to you. So yeah, we're gonna say that's fine.
Okay. And then with again, I recognize this is processing a lot of things, but are we within 30 feet of where Pierce and the exploding coffin were?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Then I am going to end my turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Actually, inquiry. Would I know what language water elementals speak? Or how they communicate?
With that nature check you had a minute ago, yeah, you would know that they have, you wouldn't know probably the name for it, but you would know that they do have a language that they speak.
Okay. And it's not Druidic, Elvish, or Sylvan?
It is not, no.
Okay. Yeah, I am my turn.
You would know that you don't have a way to communicate with them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Q, you're up. Kess, you're on deck.
Okay. Q shark, gonna Q shark. Closest water elemental. He's just gonna go chomp on chomp.
Okay.
Is he within, 40 feet
within
of the water?
40 feet, using my mind's eye. Within 40 feet. So you were right nearby. They went to attack Pierce, who was 60 feet away. No, there is not one within 40 feet of you.
Okay. Shark. Okay. Then I'm gonna double dash. Wait, hold on. What do I see around me?
Around you, you see Kess in her Kess form, and you see Pongu in a little tiny form, just floating. What's your passive
in
perception?
Kess form?
I mean, that's really there's not really any fish or anything floating around. Like there's not much to see.
Kess is in Kess. All by herself. Okay. Well, Shark Q gonna Shark Q, and he's going to go after Kess and hope that she grabs on to him's little fins, and double dash towards Pierce and the fuckers attacking him.
Okay. Yeah. With that, you're able to do that, and then Kess, you can just say yes or no. Would she know she would grab on?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you're able to reach. You're able to reach Pierce and the swirly fuckers. I believe is what you called them. Is that right?
Yeah, swirly fuckers. And then.
Well, we're within 20 feet of them, right?
No, like you were.
He double dashed.
Right?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're right there.
We're there. I can't do anything while I'm there, but I will huff sharkily, and then
huff sharkily.
I'm gonna huff sharkily, like a horse.
Like grin, like that, like the menacing grin in Finding Nemo.
Yeah. I'll Bruce them. Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah,
all
water
right.
elementals are not friends; they're food.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Cass, what you got?
Okay. I am going.
You also just as a point of order, as you guys arrive there, you see these things floating downward. You see the same things that I described to Pierce. You see a couple of bags. You see something that looks round like a doorknob. Can't tell really what's there.
Shark Q, gonna Shark Q.
Shark Q gonna Shark Q.
I'm gonna need a Shark Q chi board.
I'm so hungry at how funny that is.
Kess is like Shark Q chi boarding, like a boogie board.
Yeah. It's a verb. Anyway,
I think that joke just gave me a lobotomy.
Cass, what are you doing? She's got some shit up her sleeve, I can tell. I've been married
She
to
took
her
psychic
6
damage
years.
from that.
Can I? What an animate essence.
Okay.
So I'll grab
All
my.
right. So that is a dexterity save, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who are you throwing it at?
I'm gonna pop it, pull it out, not physically, but move it out.
Mm-hmm.
Draw it.
This is our void water, and which elemental looks the most hurt?
You can't tell. They look exactly the same.
Oh, interesting.
They're bubbly sorts of like.
Are they the same distance from Pierce?
Yes.
They're on his ass, like they're
Yeah, they're right
they're
there.
dancing with me.
Not quite flanking, but almost.
Okay. I hit the one to the right
Okay.
where I took to.
So that is going to be a dexterity saving throw. What does it save on that?
Wait. I can't do this.
Why is that?
Concentration. Bad
The
words.
Bane of Druids. We found one. Thank you for being honest.
Welcome.
I'm just trying to keep up with distances at this point.
I know. I hate it. Fine. I'm gonna go for the doorknob.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just make a dexterity check, just real quick, see if you can catch it as it's floating downward.
Knock,
So
knock.
mad.
Who's there? Cass gonna get a doorknob.
17.
Cat's gonna get a doorknob too. 17. You said 17.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. You are able to grab the doorknob. It's rusted. It feels like iron, but it's a doorknob. Doesn't even have a latch on it or anything. Weird.
Can I put it in my bag?
I'm gonna say not yet because actions and stuff.
'Kay.
But because you're still in combat. But so is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Holding that knob. That's going to
Maintaining
bring us.
concentration on Q Shark.
Okay. Do. That is going to bring us to their turn. So let's see what happens.
That knob.
Okay. It's good for you guys. Shitty for me. So one of them is going to slam into Q Shark. One of them is going to slam into Pierce.
Pierce, not shark.
Pierce, not Shark, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, those both hit. 19 to hit Pierce, and 23 to hit Q.
Yeah, that almost doubled the shark's AC.
Okay. So, give me just a moment. Where the hell did my D8 go? It disappeared. For Pierce, that's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage. For Q, that's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
We good.
We good. And that is the end of their turn. So that's going to bring us to Pierce.
Okay, so can Pierce grab both bags, one with each arm, or is this a choose one or the other moment?
I will let you make a dexterity saving throw, and check, and knowing your intent to grab both of them, the DC will reflect that.
Okay.
So,
Iris gets tossed on the back, and he goes with two hands to grab, and this is a deck. That's not a D20. Dexterity check. Okay, dexterity check. That is a 22.
you grab both of them, man.
Oh,
Like snag, you grab both of those bags. Ease peas.
okay. Do I have any movement after this?
Yeah, you still got movement. You've it's halved because you're in the water and you're in Pierce form. But yeah,
And
you
if
can
I
sprint a little bit.
move, they get an opportunity to attack me.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
I've grabbed the shit.
okay. Pongu, you're up. Q, you're on deck.
So, since Q double dashed to get to where they are they like 60 to 80 feet away then, or?
They're currently 60 feet away from you. Yes.
Okay. I'd like to use my movement to get as close to them as I can, which is 30 feet walking. Is it?
It's halved.
So I can only get about 15.
Correct. Be 45 feet away from them.
Which is okay. I will kind of take in what's happening. Pongu's going to take in what's happening and is going to see kind of the damage that's been being dealt. And I'm actually going to cast a healing word on Cass at 2nd level.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm healed, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the others.
Table talk.
Oh,
Well, I look fine.
Yeah, she looks fine. Yeah.
okay. Well, shit. I am. I'm just gonna use my full movement to get over there, to get close to everyone, and I'll end my turn over there.
Sure. Okay. So at this point, you're 30 feet away from the entire party.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Alrighty. That is the end of your turn. Q, you are up. Kess, you're on deck.
Sharky goodness. Okay. So there's two people, there's one near me.
Mm-hmm. There's two near you.
And oh, okay, they're both near. And then
You're
there's
all
Pierce.
within melee range of these guys at this point.
There's Pierce, and he's got 2 bags, and he's Pierce. Cass is on my back.
No.
Yes. No.
A dove.
She released. Okay.
Hate that. Hate that. Hold on. 2 seconds. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go and hit that closest boy with a blood frenzy attack, which just means I get an advantage if he doesn't have all his hit points.
He does not, so yeah, take advantage.
Okay, and so it's a +6 to hit. I actually got a real dice because it's blue. And
Blood frenzy, is that a shark thing?
Yeah. It's just says that shark has advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
Okay.
So it was an 18.
18 hits. Yep.
As well as actually 24.
Definitely hits.
2d8 piercing damage.
Pierce.
I have these nifty little blue dice. Right.
Oh, are you rolling like actual people dice?
And a 7. Yeah, shark gets blue dice. 7 and 4 plus 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's the bite attack. And then he's going to use his movement to get as close to Kess as he possibly can with his back.
Okay, so both of them are going to get... Well, actually, no, you're not moving out of range because Kess is still within melee range. So yeah, you're basically repositioning.
If he could like bump her, yeah, and make it very obvious what he wants.
Yeah, he's basically doing the shark version of nuzzling for a pet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of your turn, Q. Kess, you're up.
I'm gonna grab onto Q.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Oh, that's concentration. That is 2. Oh my gosh. Holy. Everything. Okay, I'm going to cast. Where is Pierce?
Pierce is beside you. He's just reached out. You watched him reach out to catch the 2 bags that had fallen.
Can I reach him while still reaching Q?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, I just pull him to Q also.
You pull Pierce to Q?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, yeah, that's an adequate action.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I look around for Bongu.
You don't see him. Actually, what's your passive perception is high? Yeah. You see him. He's about 30 feet. He's itty bitty, but he's out there. And he's in his starry form, so yeah, he's pretty easy to see actually.
Okay.
So
there's a weird star in the water.
Shooting star. All right, that's going to bring us to their turn. Okay. All right. So one of them is going to, you see sort of like a charging swirl and is going to slam into UQ, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
Well, that's good as a shark. It's a lot better than it was as a Q.
Mm-hmm.
And the other is going to...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
17.
17 saves. Okay.
Sweet.
And then the other is going to just sort of like wind up and take a swing at you, Pierce, and that's going to be, I believe, a 16 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. Okay, so yeah, sort of swings wide. You're able to like dodge out of the way, basically, and like still holding onto the bags. Actually, Kess just like grabs you and pulls you out of the way as it swings at you because it's within the same
that's cool.
combat. Yeah. So that is it's the end of their turn. That was shitty for them. That's going to bring us to your turn, Pierce.
Okay, so Pierce is going to try to just wrap around Q, like around Q body.
Sure.
And he's going to kick Q like a horse.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Does your boots have spurs?
They don't have spurs. No.
That would be.
God, I wish they did.
That'd be too much of a gunslinger thing, right?
Yeah.
That'd be leaning into it a little too much.
A gunslinger
now I'm
walks
gonna-
into a lake, rides a horse pony. Well, a shark pony. Sorry, that
Shark pony.
Yeah, shark pony. Hoo ha.
Yeah. So I mean, I can if as far as actions go, I think that's all he wants to do.
I think that's I mean, that would be your action. So, all right, cool. That's the end of your turn. Pongu, you're up. Q, you're on deck.
Pongu's now closer to everyone and kind of sees everyone. He's trying to take an inventory of what's happening. He's like, are they leaving? What? I don't quite. And so processing that, he's just gonna hold his hand out, and the way that I'm envisioning him using Toll the Dead is he's using it as kind of like sound vibrations in the water to try to like just distract the elementals to maybe give the group a chance to like go. And before this, if I am, I'd like to poof into normal size.
Okay.
To look larger, and then Toll the Dead as a cantrip.
Okay. As you sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, are any I can do whichever one is missing the most health right now.
Okay. As you cast Toll the Dead, and you would know it wouldn't necessarily, like, these are water elementals, like, you know, it wouldn't necessarily have an effect. Your best hope is for it to maybe distract. You would know that they're not undead creatures, so it wouldn't quite do anything.
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
It hits anybody.
It hits anything. It's just the name of the spell.
It does double to undead.
Okay. I did not know that. The more you know. Is that a dex? Is that a save? What is
No, it's so it's a cantrip. You point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air, and around it for a moment, the target must succeed. Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If it's missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12.
That's gonna fail, and it's missing hit points, so it's gonna take 1d12.
So that takes 9 points of damage to try to distract it. And did it do anything? Is it like annoyed at me? I'm just trying to cause as much of a distraction.
It you and looks at you. You can't really tell if it's hurt, if it's damaged. It's not a traditional like life form that you're familiar with necessarily, but you've seen them. It's hard to tell if they're hurt, but it does sort of shift and turn to you a little bit.
And I would try to talk to it, but I can't talk underwater. So I'm just gonna look really like apologetic at it, and gesture like, "Please forgive me," and then I'll end my turn.
All right, terrific. That's going to bring us back to the top of the order. And at this point, a minute has passed. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
22.
18.
Except for Q.
18.
Except for Q, correct.
Okay.
How much, Pierce?
18.
18. Kess, what'd you have?
18.
18. Yep. Nobody takes any cold damage. Very nice.
What are you eating?
A cough drop.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was like, if that was a Sour Patch Kid, so help me God.
No, it's not. No. I'm sorry. I
This
wish it was. That'd be dope. So Q, it is your turn.
Correct. Q is going to turn around to where he last saw Pangu.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to how far away is Pangu? 30 feet? You said 30 feet earlier. Yeah, right?
Yeah, he's 30, yeah.
Because he was 60 and then he'd have.
That's correct, yeah.
So he's going to turn around and he's going to bolt at Pangu as quick as he can with his mouth wide open.
With mouth wide open. All right, they're both going to get an opportunity attack.
And
Yeah,
Kess and
that's fair.
Pierce are holding on.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah.
So they're both going to use their reaction. That one is a 17 and a 22.
Those both hit.
Okay. So that's going to be
That's not good.
15 plus 30 total points of bludgeoning damage.
30? So it's 15 plus 15?
Mhm.
I'm still a shark.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm not a very good-looking shark. I am a hurt shark, but I am still a shark.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and encapsulate Pongu in my mouth again.
Okay.
Kind of hoping he was still small, but
I was about to say Pongo is large now, but we'll see
I'm
what
not
happens.
20 feet long, so
That's fair.
I don't know how big that is mouth-wise. So, okay, imagine you going in the sea, and he opens his mouth, and he's just gonna try to he may not chomp down, he's just gonna try to use his force to push Pongu with him.
Like an underwater sleeping bag.
Like an underwater sleeping, that's what you use sleeping bags for. Push people places.
I suppose. So you're
Like a
gonna like
bulldozer?
use your force? Is that what you're saying? Is that your intent here?
Yeah, I'm bulldozing him. I'm bull shark dozing him.
Oh, okay. I don't really know that you'd be able to, because the amount of force, like you would hit him before the force of the water behind you would.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why? Yeah.
What are you talking
Listen,
about?
Zach, push your hand real fast this way. That, but Pongu's there.
Okay. You said okay. I was
Yeah.
making sure you weren't trying to use the wake to.
No. Oh,
Okay.
God,
yeah.
no.
You're
That's-
eating
no.
him. You're eating him.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
eating him. But I'm not.
All
I'm
right.
trying not to hurt him with my teeth.
All right.
I got some
so,
plans.
Yeah, you're able to reach him.
Great. Double dash if I can, because I'm not chomping. I'm not in action. I'm just trying to.
Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Are you
Test
going-
my gag reflexes as a
Ongu,
shark.
do you resist this?
Are you going up?
Yeah.
I don't, and I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. If you see this happening, how you can pop in and out of your fairy form whenever, right?
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say if I either don't shrink myself, I was gonna enlarge Shark Q and have this giant fucking megalodon just inhale me in normal form. So he's like even bigger now. If it's either that or I can shrink, it's up to y'all.
Would Megalodon Q have more movement because he's larger? That would be what
Target size doubles in all dimensions and its weight's multiplied by 8. It doesn't say anything about speed, however.
all right. Yeah, then dealer's choice.
I just want to see a giant shark.
Okay. So yeah, I'll let you use that as your, if you like, I'll let you do that as your reaction.
Perfect. Yes, giant shark.
All
So, yeah.
I want to do
As-
is see
as
you turn
the-
into-
Yeah, Q, as you charge toward him, you feel yourself growing and expanding, and boom, you are now an enormous the megalodon shark that is charging toward this itty bitty fairy. This is floating out in the water. And
In that case, I will close down my mouth.
Okay.
I think Q assumes that he shrunk.
Sure.
Like, I don't know.
That tracks. Okay, so is that the end of your turn, Q?
Yeah, it's,
You were
going
double
towards
dashing,
the
correct?
surface as yeah. Grab
Towards
Pongu
the
and then head
beach or
towards
towards the surface?
the water, top of the water,
Top of the
towards
water?
the beach, out of the water. Q is tired of these motherfucking waters in his motherfucking water.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you are definitely able to reach the surface of the water. You're able to reach like the top. You're not at the beach, but with 80 feet movement, you're about halfway there.
Yeah, he's gonna point himself towards
Yeah.
the beach.
You're
and-
a little more
yeah.
than halfway there. Yeah.
Okay, and then
but
let
you
the
are-
breathers resurface like
Yeah.
as best as possible. Yeah.
So at the surface, we being on the back of now Megalodon, which I'm guessing is like not so much a hold on around
Sure.
moment, but are we in the air? Like we
Yes,
can take a
you
breath?
are. You are now able to breathe. Yes.
Okay.
So that is only a minute had passed, so none of you should have been really in trouble. But
Okay.
either way. So Kess, we're still in initiative order though. So Kess, it is your turn.
Okay. So we're on the surface.
Yeah.
We're on the surface.
Of the water. Yes.
Q's gonna become a giant eagle.
Shit.
You're
Okay.
dropping polymorph and recasting polymorph.
I think I can drop it as bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. and I'm recasting.
You know, I think you can just innerspell at any time.
Yeah.
But what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Once,
for sure.
Once he's at, yeah.
Okay, so a giant eagle.
Q's gonna really quickly while he's Q after the between. I was really enjoying being a.
And technically, he's still large, though, right? He's still large.
He's giant
large.
Q.
Pongu is no longer just in his.
He's big Q.
Yeah, he's big Q. So like,
I was really enjoying being a.
there's like a split second of just enormous Q. But also during that split second of enormous Q, Pongu is still in his mouth, just hanging between his teeth. Yeah. So, and at that point, Pongu is when he is a giant eagle within the beak. So,
and he's an even gianter eagle.
Yeah, because he's a giant eagle, giant size.
Yeah, with my movement, I'm gonna make sure I'm situated behind Pierce.
Sure.
Jesus,
Ready to go. Ready
the Suicide
to go.
Squad's gonna come kill us if he gets any bigger.
Basically. All right, Kess, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
This is wild. All right, that's gonna bring us to their turn. They see something. You don't know what they see, but they're gonna try to attack you. Okay.
Kaiju Q.
So, Q, can I get you to make a strength saving throw as a super giant mega eagle?
Strength saving throw. I have orange dice. That's going to be the eagle.
Good lord.
And because you're enlarged, you have advantage on strength checks. BT.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Eagle not as strong as a shark, but not much less. So we'll roll with advantage. A 6 and a 9. Nice. That's a 12 total.
12 total
yeah.
strength saving throw. Okay, that does not succeed. So you are going to take, let's see, 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As well as 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am no longer a giant eagle.
Oh, shit!
Wait, hold on. Yeah, 14 plus 18 is 32, right? Yeah.
You're still
Giant
big
eagle
Q.
only. I'm big. No.
So yeah, it's important to know that like your jaw sort of dislocates a little bit because like Pongu falls out of your mouth, and just splashes into the water.
Yeah, I've got animal whiplash. I went from shark to Q to eagle to shark. To Q
a lot of
eagle.
animals really, really quickly. So, that is the end of their turn. Pierce,
And we're all back in the water now.
You're back in the water, but you're at the surface.
Are we still on Q's back? He's still huge?
No, like he's still huge. Yeah, he would still be huge. So yeah, I mean, then yeah, Pongu would still be in your mouth, and y'all would still be on Q's back. But you're in the water.
Yeah, can I just say, like, for a split second, I believe I could fly with playing. Like, slow-mo. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, no.
An eagle in the water.
Yeah.
That would have been so rad. Sorry, guys.
Fly Like an Eagle would have been a better song. Okay, yeah.
So, Pierce, it is your turn.
Okay. On Giant Q's back, yes?
Yep.
Okay. And how far away is beach from here?
About 70, 80 feet. Something like that.
Okay. This may seem like a dumb question. I just want to make sure. I can't throw 80 feet, can I? These bags?
You don't really think so.
Okay.
It's pretty far.
Okay. Is Pongu upright, or can I communicate with Pongu?
Pongu is still just between Q's teeth. I imagine, like, Pongu, tell me if I'm wrong, but I imagine Pongu's just like...
Okay, so Pierce is gonna, because now we're above water, Pierce is gonna yell at Pongu, "Hey, take this!" And he's gonna toss one of the bags towards Pongu to grab it.
Okay. Good to know. Pongu, when it becomes your turn, I will have you make a dexterity check to see if you can grab the bag.
And so can I move after that action?
You're on Q's back.
On Q's back.
So it would require dismounting from Q.
Okay. Yeah, we'll dismount from Q on the opposite side from where the elementals would be.
Sure.
But we'll dismount with the intent to head towards the beach.
Okay. All right, good to know. And you would have movement if you wanted to. You would be able to go. It's swimming speed, so it'd be like 15 feet, but you'd be able to move.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take the 50 feet. I'll slide down Q's big giant body and then kind of push off and get like my initial.
Okay.
Like just a little kicked off giant Q.
Okay. So you're about 65 feet away from the beach at this point. Okay. All right. So that is going to bring us to Pongu. Your turn. Q, you're on deck.
So to clarify, I have to do the dex saving, right? Or
yes,
dex check?
Do it. Not just a dex check to see if you can grab the bag. It's pretty low DC, but.
Come on, Pongu.
I got a 2.
It falls into the water.
Damn it.
How close to the water am I? Sorry, go ahead.
You are. You're pretty close to the water. Like Q, are you like? I mean, you're a large beast, but are you like lying on your belly? Or are you floating upward? Like, what are you doing? Like poking out of the water? What are you doing?
I mean, I imagine he's treading it, like he's waist up and just kind of scrambling right here, trying to turn himself into a doggy paddle, but hasn't quite gotten there yet.
Pongo, I'd say you'd be able to reach it in the water. Like that's fine.
Okay, and since we good?
I was just gonna say you could grab it out of the water. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if I could, I don't know how many actions or whatever this might take. Could I reach for it, and because my wings again aren't insectoid, but they're like not dragon like, would they be water resistant so that I could fly if I wanted to?
You can see.
Okay, so Pungu's going to attempt to grab the bag that fell in the water and at least shoot up as far as he can.
Okay. So your wings shoot out and you feel a moment of resistance, but Q, you do feel Pongu slightly go airborne between your teeth. Like you are still sort of grappled within Q's toothy maw, but you can indeed fly.
Okay. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Q, it's going to bring us to you. Do you release Pongu? Because you can do that without any sort of reaction or anything.
Yeah. I mean, if it feels like that's what Pongu is wanting, then that's what Q's going to do.
Okay.
That's
easy enough.
You do. And then I think looking around, judging his roughly how far does Q think he is from the? I know you said that, but
you're about 80 feet. You're about 80 feet from that. Yeah.
Then I guess he's gonna try to turn around and back paddle towards the thing, but also try to kick as close as he can to the water elementals, trying to get their attention while he back paddles.
Okay. All right.
And still holding on his rod.
Okay.
Wait, are you on my back?
Kisses.
Okay. No back paddling, but everything else stays the same. So doggy paddle, rod holding, Kess on the back, kicking as close as he can to where he thinks the water elementals are.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Is that the end of your turn? You're able to make it. You're able to make your movement is 30 feet, right? So you're able to make it 15 feet. So you are.
Well, if I didn't use an action to drop Pongu, I'd like to dash too.
Okay, sure. So you're able 30. To get. You're now 40. You pass Pierce. Pierce, you kind of like boogie board a little bit in Giant Q's wake. But yeah, you're now 40 feet from the shore. Okay. And at this point, you're like Q. You feel your feet touch the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So is that the end of your turn? As best as he can.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Q? Okay. All right, that's going to bring us to Kess. What you doing?
Okay, so Pierce is in front of us. Big Q is here.
Big Q.
Pongo's in Q's mouth.
Pierce is not in front of you. Pierce is behind you at this point. You're on Q's back.
Pierce is behind us, and I dropped Pongo.
Yeah.
Seemed like he wanted out of the mouth.
No idea why.
Not yet, we don't.
And we dropped a bag.
No. Pongo
has a bag.
Okay.
He missed it and then grabbed it.
Okay. Well.
Hey, you can cast a concentration spell now.
Yep. I'm gonna... How far away are they from me? Pongo
They're right
and
below you.
Steve-O.
Well, I mean, Q is moved. Well, I say that Q is moved. They're about 40 feet away from you. Actually, no, that's not right. They're sorry.
Are they sorry?
No, they're not sorry. I am. They are you. Well, you dashed. That's right. So you did 30 feet. Yeah, they're 40 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm on Q's back. I'm gonna use my last big spell and polymorph myself
Okay.
into a giant eagle.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my movement to pick up Pierce. And is Pongo small?
Pongo is in flight. Yeah.
I'm gonna scoop him
You
up.
can try to eat.
Episode
I'm gonna
title,
pick up
Eat
Pierce.
Pongo.
I'm picking up Pierce with my talons.
Okay.
With one. I'm
Chomping
munching
Pongo.
Pongo. I'm staying in the air. I want to stay out of range from these things. I have 80, my flight speed's 80. So I'm going to just try to move to get around, and I'm waiting on Q to become small so I can grab him with my other talon and scoot.
Okay. So, couple of things. There is an opportunity attack against you. Q, there should have been one against you a minute ago, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that now if that's okay.
Okay.
So when you moved out of their range, so I apologize for that. So they're just going to slam into you. That is, that's a lot. Yeah, both those are going to hit. That's a 25 and a 24. 24, yeah.
Yeah.
Against Kess and Q. So against Q, that's going to be 18 points of damage. Against Kess, that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Okay. I rolled to maintain concentration, and I did.
Okay, good deal. All right. So Kess, you said you wanted to go as high as you can in the air. How high is that?
Okay, so I have to go down 40 feet to get them. You said they were 40 feet away from me.
Yeah.
And then I want to go 40 back up in the air, away from them.
Okay.
Towards the
All right.
towards
the beach.
shore.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're able to grab everybody but Q. And then you're flying. How far do you get of just vertical, like horizontal movement toward the beach?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. All right. Yeah, you reach the beach actually.
You reach the beach reach.
I'm waiting on Q.
Okay. Q, you are 40
Pierce
feet away.
is just hanging in one leg.
Yeah,
Pierce.
just holding on to this bag. How big is the bag? Is it hand-sized? Is it football size? Bigger than a bread box?
It's pretty big. It's an armful.
Okay.
Q, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, as Q?
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Actually, yes, I do. Yes, as Q.
Also, since I'm now 30 feet away from Q,
He's no longer
that would automatically break him large. So
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
You're just regular size Q.
shrinky dinked. Okay.
Yep. Your feet are no longer touching the water, or no longer touching the ground.
Oh, so I'm swimming.
Mhm.
Like, just fully. Okay. That's a 6 on the strength saving throw.
Okay.
Q's really good.
That's gonna be
Put through it.
14 points of bludgeoning damage,
14?
and as well as a 25 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. And they are still within melee range of you.
Of me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
I got it.
That is the end of their... Actually, so you're holding your rod. They would both take...
Oh, yeah.
retribution damage.
Well, just the first one would take... would have to do a DC 13 saving throw.
That saves. So 17.
Of course does. Nice of it. Very sweet.
Yep. That's going to bring us to Pierce.
It takes half of 17 damage.
Oh, of course. I'm very sorry.
8, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you very much. Pierce,
It's
what you got?
magical.
Okay, so Pierce is just going to hold on to because we're floating in the air. And we're above the ground, right?
I mean, Kess, you tell me. How high are you? You're above the ground. Okay.
I am trying to stay out of range of those guys.
But you reached the shoreline.
But we're at the shoreline.
Yeah.
So you're floating in the air flapping,
Yeah.
and you've still got Pongo in your mouth, and you've still got Pierso in talons. Okay. Yeah, Pierce is just gonna wait. He's gonna hold this bag of stuff and wait until something happens to him.
All right, good to know. It's Pongu. What you got?
So Q is within 60 yards of the beach, right?
60 yards or feet?
Or feet.
Yes, he is within 60 feet. Yeah.
Although I can't see him because I'm still inside the mouth.
Right.
I'm going to tap on the inside of Cassie's mouth like she's a metro. Just okay. So you open, okay, and then I'd like to fly out, and then if I can, I'd like to cast healing word on Q at the 3rd level. So that is.
To be honest, she probably wouldn't close her beak with you in it.
Oh.
Just let you hang on.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
Finding Nemo. Yeah.
So you get 13, and then with the arcane, or excuse me, this chalice form, it is an additional.
Chalice form is cool.
This is the weirdest combat.
Yeah.
Like.
Certainly that we've ever had on the show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
An additional 13. And then there's no elementals above water or anything though, right?
No.
Okay. Then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Q, you're up. Kess, you're on deck.
Okay.
Kess is waiting on you.
Okay, how far away are you?
At the edge of the shore. I don't
Right.
know how-
40 feet vertically, but also how high are you flying, Kess?
I'm just hovering right over the ground.
Okay, so 40 feet away.
I mean, okay. Q, look, he closes his eyes and he's just like, hey, I could use some fucking help here. He takes a disengage action and he swims 15 feet.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you do not take an opportunity attack. Let's see. Does that allow you to disengage with both of them or just one?
I hardly ever disengage.
Right.
I'm really hoping both.
We're gonna say both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna say disengage allows you
That's
to. Yeah.
Good DM. Nice DM.
Yeah. I do what I can. So yeah, you're able to disengage, not invoking an opportunity attack. And you
Usually
swim
play
15
casters
feet.
on-
You are now 25 feet away from the shoreline. Your feet can now just barely, tippy toes can just barely touch the bottom of the.
Claws. His dragon claws on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. That's his turn.
Okay. Kess.
Okay.
Q is within 25 feet of you.
Okay. And Pongo's still in my mouth.
Yeah.
Pongo.
And Perdita.
101 dimensions. Okay, so I pick up Q
Okay.
and bolt towards Mardosta.
Okay.
Dash, double dash, all the dashing, all the
dashing.
My
Turbo
full
dash, Dark
flight
Souls roll,
speed
all of
is 80.
You look behind you and you see, as you're flying away, you see 4 like arm-like waves just reaching out of the water. You're safely out of reach.
I'm
And
gonna
we
choose not to have seen that.
are you are out of initiative order. And we're gonna go ahead and take our break.
That was the most stressful combat we've ever done.
That was wild,
Stressy
guys.
shit.
Very well played.
It was
Oh my
gosh.
We will be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna take a break. I have to pee as bad as I've ever had to pee on the
So
show.
do I. Okay. Let me.
All right, be right back.
Okay, they can hear us.
Can they?
They can.
Everyone, watch Steve-O eat a popsicle with us.
Yeah, that's our new thing. As we come back from break and have popsicle.
Popsicles are good though.
He's sexy though.
Guys, I just want to say, like, well done.
Oof.
That was weird. There were a lot of bad ways that could have gone, but y'all,
The weirdest combat ever.
because like y'all didn't have just a whole lot of resources to do that fight with.
No.
So it was that was interesting.
I wasn't even sold on we were doing actual damage to them, to be perfectly honest.
I wasn't either. That's why I was like, we just gotta leave. Like
You didn't do a lot. Just saying.
like
Y'all were smart.
Oof.
So anyway, where we left off, you guys had just managed to escape combat with 2 water elementals, as Pongu had determined that they were. Whether or not he shared that with you at this point, I don't know, probably. But you had escaped with the contents of the coffin, not necessarily the coffin itself, but with the contents therein. And you were all aboard Kess in giant eagle polymorphed form, hauling ass back toward Mardosta. So at this point, it's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon. And you guys, Kess, where in Mardosta are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna go land on top of the Shadowmoor estate, man.
Okay, so yeah.
The second I land, too, I just drop everybody, fall out of eagle form, and just face flop on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
Dry land.
like.
So yeah, easily enough, you make it there after a few minutes, and you drop everyone, and you have returned to the Shadowmoor estate.
As we're flopped on the ground, Pierce like breathing heavily, still holding onto this bag like a baby, like he rescued a child from a burning building. And he says, "Next beach vacation has to be warmer."
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I've never been to. I thought beaches were warm. Of course, I kind of didn't really think that weather was a cold thing, honestly. Actually, I felt fine, but also I've been in like 6 animals, so.
Yeah.
Pongu's gonna immediately cast a bonfire on top, just to like he sees everyone shivering and kind of throws one down.
Okay. Yeah, bonfire quickly enough roars to life, starts to warm you all immediately. The chill is deep. It's that kind of warmth that like you know it's going to take basically roasting like a rotisserie for several minutes in order for it to reach bone deep, but it's nice, it's pleasant, and you are all dripping wet.
Well, I got a doorknob.
It's lovely.
I'm not doing too hot. Can we're chilling, right?
We could go inside. Yeah,
Okay.
I think maybe we
Chilling.
just go.
Was it funny?
That was good. That was funny.
How long was that? Was it 2 weeks? Were we gone 2 weeks? I have
Were
no
we-
concept of time.
That was the weirdest. That was.
Pierce remembers there's a second bag, and he shoots a look at Pongu. "You have the fucking bag, right?"
Oh yeah. Does this happen often? You know, sparring with water elementals.
Wait. Pierce, you're the gunner. Pongu's the bag man. Kess's getaway driver. Does that make me the wild card?
I think you've been the wild card this entire time.
You've earned that title for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Long
good.
before
I'm
today.
Yeah, okay. Y'all split up the booty and I'm gonna take a nap, okay?
Yeah, no,
I'm a-
let's go into the house and go.
To answer your question, Pongu, no, we usually don't leave things alive. That is unusual.
That's improvement, maybe.
Is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it
Here's a
Pongu?
bag.
I mean, they.
Pongu and here's the second bag.
Yeah. There was a bit of a rip, so I fixed it for you. Just here you go.
Okay. Pierce takes the second one. He throws both over the shoulder like a fucked up Santa as they walk inside.
Yeah,
I love that movie with Billy Bob Thornton.
I'm just gonna lead them down into the suite that Q and Pierce have been staying in.
Sure.
And
socks and shoes squishing as you're walking, tracking in water and mud and probably a little bit of blood as you trek through the top floor. And yeah, you all find your way. Pongu, I'm not sure. Have you been? Has Pongu's been on the 4th floor? Like he's been in the suite? Okay.
He hasn't been in the suite, but he's been in the greenhouse.
Okay. So yeah, Pongu, like you're familiar with this area, but Kess leads you all into this area that appears to have, it's very, very nice. Appears to have a couple of different bedrooms that like offshoot and this very nice furnished area. And that is where you all find yourself. A roaring fire that starts to warm you all immediately, even more so than the bonfire did a moment ago.
Ew.
Pretty sure there's still kind of a half up pillow fort.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know what the bathroom looks like, but depends on.
I think it's been a couple days since Q.
It's only been like 2 days.
The housekeeping staff would have taken care of maybe not the pillow fort, but they would have cleaned the bathroom at this point.
Okay. Well, what is this? And I just look at the doorknob.
Okay. Yeah, it's a doorknob. It's iron. It's rusted. Like it's sort of the rust is chipping off in your hand as you hold it.
What? Pierce? Was this doorknob on top of the coffin?
No. I didn't. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I didn't really look at the outside of the coffin. I tried to grab it after I came out of shark form, which I thought was going to be a lot cooler than it was. But
That's
it was
pretty cool.
And
majestic.
Okay. Well, I just thought that maybe if I destroyed the coffin, that those elementals would go away, and that they didn't. So I think that this was inside. I think this was inside with the 2 bags.
Are any of you like a locksmith or something?
I mean, I can pick a lock. I think she can too.
I can pick it,
but... Looking at this doorknob, DM, does it look like it was attached to something, or was it just kind of with all of the things inside?
It was just looking at it. It just kind of looks like it was in there. It doesn't look like it was broken off from anything, not recently anyway. There was no. It doesn't
have like screws hanging out of the holes.
Nope.
You think this is Scott's favorite doorknob?
I'm worried about the doorknob. I think it was probably something cool, and I think I messed it up.
No, I bet if anything, this probably opens some more Scott-related shit. So don't get rid of it. He was a weird dude. He was into weird shit. Maybe it's to his red room, or maybe it's to more treasure. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So keep it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, keep it.
Okay.
Can I inspect these?
Yeah, I would, but you can do it. Just hand it to him.
I'd like to ritually cast Detect Magic on it for 10 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, 10 minutes pass. You guys all of you are familiar with, the concept of like ritually casting magic. So some time passes, some glowing magical auras emanate from Pongu, and after about 10 minutes, during which, Cass, you are looking through the other bag, you detect that there's absolutely some magic. It is let me look and make sure. It is conjuration magic that you detect, as well as something else that you don't have a name for.
I relay all of that to the group and go, yeah, so, I don't know, do you know any wizards that might be able to, identify what more? Or I don't know. This is what limited stuff I know.
That conjuration magic, I never knew what the fuck that was. That was what he did, wasn't it?
No, abjuration.
God damn it. He's frustrated, turns around.
We can figure it out. Maybe.
Yeah, I believe in you all.
Yeah. Well, how much money is this?
So, yes, as you're looking inside that one of the other bags, you open it up and it appears to be empty.
I flip it upside down, inside out.
Like the OK Go song, right? And so you flip it upside down, and an enormous pile of gold, silver, bronze, and platinum falls out. Just mountain.
Oh, gosh.
Mountains.
I just fall into it.
Yeah. Face first into it. And you can take some time to count it.
What about the other bag?
In the other bag, it's quite a bit smaller. You open it up, and there appears to be these tiny little emerald gemstones, almost powder.
What the hell?
Would I know if this is used for any kind of like spell casting?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
Okay, I want to talk to Pongu about it too, because I've just recently seen him cast some stuff.
You don't think he snorted these, do you?
Scott?
Yeah, like I said, did weird shit.
You snort emeralds?
I don't know. I just really hate the guy.
That's fair. Can I ask like Pongu to see if he can make a check as well?
Sure. Or you can give her advantage. I wasn't sure if you were wanting him to cast detect magic or whatever, but yeah, if you can take advantage or Pongu, it's up to you if you want.
Looking over at Kes, Pongu will actually, you'll see part of his forearm glow, and he'll use his star map tattoos to cast guidance on Kes.
Okay.
To give her.
So yeah, you can have guidance and advantage a lot.
It didn't help. But thank you. But thank you so much. It's an 8.
Even with guidance?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it just seems like it looks like something that might be used for jewelry. It could be used for some sort of spell casting. You're not sure,
Ooh, what about the friend we made in town? With,
we made a
all
friend.
From earlier.
Oh yeah. Well, you made a friend.
Oh, I'm sure he's friendly to everyone.
I think he really hated Pierce.
Yeah, that narrows it down. Who the fuck are we talking about?
The guy with the diamonds.
Yeah,
We saw him like today, like 20 minutes ago. No, like 3 hours ago.
Oh, the asshole who wouldn't put the diamonds in my gun.
Yeah.
That guy's a prick.
But he's a prick that knows things about gems.
Mm.
Oh, right.
I mean, I didn't use that word or language, but you did, and that's fine. It's all good. Language is language.
Kind of nice to let it out, isn't it?
Yes. Also, you reminded me. I need to send a care package. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah.
A care package. Family.
No, they're strangers.
The strangers in the market.
Well, the thing about strangers is that they're only strangers until you introduce yourself.
Who did you introduce? Did you make more friends when I wasn't looking?
Well, you all made not friends, and then I want to send a sorry to the elementals, and like
I'm done.
Pongus.
Pierce walks out of the suite. He stays on the 4th floor, but he walks straight out of the room.
It's just slish-washing footprints the whole way in the carpet.
Yep.
Is what they were only doing their job. I'm guessing. They're just like a faithful puppy.
Yeah, I just don't. Do they understand letters and stuff or care packages? Will they know who it's from?
Well, I was just gonna send just a bit of seaweed.
Oh.
Or something.
Yes.
You do you. Pierce is fine. He just sometimes doesn't understand sentimental things. So.
Okay.
I think that sounds kind of nice. Except like they did try to kill us. But I mean, you're right. They probably were just doing their jobs.
I mean, what I just like to think that what if people came into your home and took things out of your cabinets or, your personal affairs? I mean, what if this doorknob was like a treasured thing for these elementals,
Well, here's the thing. So this stuff that we stole was stolen from other people first by a really bad douchey guy. So we were stealing it back to then maybe possibly give it back to the people who got it stolen from in the first place. But the elementals don't know any of that. They're just doing their jobs. You're kind of right.
Yeah, I mean, if it was their job, they're now probably fired or unemployed.
You want to give them a job?
No, just a here's a little token of
sorry
good
about
luck
your
on
job.
Your future.
You want to give them a severance package?
Just a little
I
hello.
think they would need to go talk to their union president.
I hope they have a union, actually. No, you're right. It's a dumb idea.
No, you do what you want to do. I think it's kind of nice.
I'll send them like a good berry sushi or something. They probably don't eat, but it's just a gesture.
Yeah.
Seaweed.
Okay, I'm gonna count this. Don't say any numbers, it'll mess me up. And I
4.
start counting, man. I start counting all this freaking gold for like the hours.
Which room are we in?
You're in the suite. Like,
okay.
You can say specifically, but yeah, you're in the suite. With a mountain of cash that is higher than like the back of the sofa, basically. Like it's massive.
Hugh has gotten under the covers. All of his clothes are in a pile at the foot of the bed. He's out. He's gone.
Cass, roll a d6 for me, please.
I'm scared. No, not that one. A 6.
Okay, it takes you 6 hours. That's not...
Okay.
You were so excited about that 6 too.
No, I was just like, I don't know if this is good or bad.
So yeah, it takes you 6 hours to like sort through and count all of this. You like figure out a system.
I have to stop and start a couple different times because I get confused. Yeah.
You eventually count 10,960 gold worth of coins. That's
Okay.
including gold, copper, and I can divvy that up with you later. And but that is the total amount that you have found.
Okay.
As well as in this bag, you found a couple of other things that were just kind of hidden among the coin. Around the fourth hour, as you're counting and your focus is starting to blur and you feel like you're starting to hallucinate, you look and you swear that you see the head of a fish. And you uncover it and you find a stuffed fish.
What kind
And
of fish?
when you touch it, it leans forward and goes, "Woo!"
He was
What?
asleep.
Singing fish. I get out my bag and I get our fish out.
Which is missing a bite from Q.
Huh.
Missing a bite out of the stomach from where Q took a bite of it.
And I compare the two singing fishes.
They're identical except for the bite mark.
I put them together. Do they sing to each other?
Yeah, when they're close to each other, you see there's this sort of like beam of light that goes from one mouth to the other, and they go. Woo! And there's a beam of light, and it disappears.
Fish.
It disappears, but as you try to pull them apart, you can feel a bit of resistance.
Magnets?
You don't know?
Hi.
Yeah, sorry.
You have a singing fish.
Oh, well, well, we got this one in Shallow Grave at a store, and I thought it was funny, so I bought it. And now Scott had this one, and then you see this, right? This is not me being tired. Like, there are two singing fishes here.
DM, with my experience in Monavia, have I seen anything like this before?
I mean, you've seen stuffed fish before, but not anything quite like this. No.
Okay.
They're like novelty toys. Like, they're silly.
Yeah, but do they? Yeah.
They just sing, but they kind of feel like they go together now. Like the magnet. Like there's like a. I don't know. I sit them over to the side.
Okay. After that, Pierce hears it and comes walking back in. And he looks and he sees there's two fish. So there's two now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got an idea. Pongu, would you be able to make these two enormous like you made Q?
Oh gosh.
Like what I'm saying is link them together, make them huge, and like Sonic Blast the fuck out of some asshole.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Pongu is just like staring blankly, and he's like, "What do you mean, Sonic Blast?"
I mean, some non-lethal way to really fuck shit up.
Oh, non-lethal?
Yeah, I thought that might get your ears up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly like a tinkerer, but I don't know. Can always dabble.
Wait. I don't know if we should mess these up.
Are you gonna collect them? You're gonna collect them, aren't
Do you not think that it's weird that we have two now?
One was was the other one come from the bag?
Yeah. It came in the bag from Scott. And then the other one we just
gold
bought.
and everything.
Yes, it was a treasure, Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also ritually cast Detect Magic on these things?
Sure.
10 minutes later.
Okay. 10 minutes pass. Same sort of thing. Kess is still counting money. You go back to the thing. With them together, you sense abjuration magic.
I immediately go, you mentioned someone knows abjuration, yeah?
Someone we knew.
No, it was conjuration, wasn't it?
It was abjuration.
Who knew abjuration?
Augustus, right?
God damn it. Pierce turns around again.
Well, anyways, there's abjuration juju all over these things. Just thought you ought to know.
We're keeping them. I put them in my bag.
Okay.
Look at Pierce. We're not turning them huge. They mean something.
Are we dry at this point?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 4 hours. You're probably, I would imagine you might have changed clothes or something. Like, but if you haven't, you're at least nearing dry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, you're not freezing. You're nice and toasty.
Okay, so pile of money, singing fish, doorknob, little gems.
And Kess is still counting
But
money.
I'm not done. I'm going to take a little break, though, and go put on a robe and then come back, because I didn't realize I was still in wet clothes. I probably would have done that to begin with. She probably wouldn't have wanted to.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So right as you are finishing counting all this money, Kess, you find something else that catches your eye. There is the tiniest vial, glass, corked, about like so, about an inch long. And it is filled with shimmering pink and blue liquid.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Pierce.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
There's live well water.
Wait. what
Bongo,
the
you
fuck?
recognize this as well.
My eyes widen.
Okay. That's weirder than having. That's weirder than having the fish, right?
That's weirder. That's weirder than... He said he didn't know what my water was, but there's live well water.
Well, he didn't know. I mean, your water is different now. He doesn't know what it. He doesn't know what it can become.
Why would he have live well water?
He's not a. He wasn't a well keeper, was he?
No.
Could he have been? Could he have been an ex-well keeper?
He wasn't a druid or anything. I don't think...
I would love to find that guy and ask him some questions and punch him in the jaw,
Yeah.
and then ask him some more questions.
And then punch him in the dick.
Yeah.
Who is this person?
Oh shit, that's funny.
The guy that we're re-stealing from, Scott.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard that name before. It's so unusual.
My stepdad's name.
Me too. And my middle name and my dad's middle name.
Anyway, he tried to rob us. We fucked him up, showed him what's what. We infiltrated his town. This is the town we liberated, gave back to the people. It was, we did some really good over there. Real good.
Yeah. Proud of you all.
But then he had a map, and the map has all these treasure marks, and that was the treasure that we just went and got. So
Sure is a purveyor of weird things, yeah?
Yeah, he stole a lot of shit.
but like,
Was he like a dragon? Like, why did he steal so many weird treasures?
was he a dragon?
Scott's asleep.
No, Scott was he wasn't that cool.
I mean, if he was, that would make us pretty damn awesome.
He wasn't a dragon.
Yeah.
He ran
No, I
from
think
us. No,
I mean, he could have been a dragon, Kess.
Pierce.
Yeah.
I don't think he was a dragon.
Pierce looks at Pongu. I think he was probably a dragon.
There's no dragon named Scott.
Yeah, Scott the magic dragon living by the sea. Haven't you heard that?
So now you're saying that Scott is like a child's, like a tale? Like the...
I just think it'd be awesome to have really whipped ass on a dragon.
Well, we didn't. He ran away.
Anyway.
So we're still like, yeah, this is really important. Like, really, yeah?
The life well water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most important. Well, that and this, and I show him my anti-life well water.
Oh, yeah.
This is a completely new side for you. The life well water you're familiar with, she presents to you like this this inky sort of black oily viscous material that looks to be the same thickness as the life well water, but just something wrong, something very wrong.
How do I feel about it?
Make an insight check.
Perfectly fine. It's normal. Everything's happy.
25.
25. You feel darkness. You feel that it's been exposed to darkness.
With my background of working with dark things, what guidance or inkling would Pongu maybe have? Like, would he feel like it's wrong or bad, or would he want to kind of like figure out what's causing it? I guess is my inclination is like the latter.
With your background and knowing what you know about the life well water itself, you would know that whatever happened to this, like whatever happened to this substance, happened to it. It wasn't necessarily anything like it doesn't necessarily make it evil.
So yeah.
Oh, but it likes me.
How does that become this though?
I don't know.
We're missing we're missing the
thread.
The link. Okay. I thought you knew. For some reason I thought you knew. Did we just come across this black shit?
It was on the ship with the vampires, and then it was in the town. That's what the magistrate drank.
Right, and then it was in the cave where the actual dragon was, right?
Yeah. And
you know it used to be life well water, but that's it. You don't know anything else, Cass.
Do I know anything else, Zach?
I don't believe so.
How do I know? How did I know that it?
Because you had you had the life well water that transformed into this black.
Oh,
water.
yes. It okay. Yeah.
haven't
Sorry, I
seen
forgot.
life well water in a while. I don't think, right?
You would have seen it during your time in Evercrest, Pongu.
It's
But not the dark stuff.
we didn't.
You've
know
never
that.
seen the dark stuff.
We didn't know that. Characters don't know that. Okay. Well, all I know is that there's not much life well water left because things were trying to take it. And then I think that those things were trying to take it to create this. And I hold up the black life well water.
You think someone might be weaponizing Lifewell water?
I think it's more than just weaponizing.
I mean,
Corrupt
Cass is
completely.
out of character. Cass is weaponized. Lipo water. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Pierce leans back. He goes, okay, hold up. Refresh my memory. What does Lifewell water do? What's its purpose? What's neat about it?
it's the essence of life and souls.
And if it goes away, everyone's fucked. Or the druids are
No.
fucked.
No,
What's the problem?
It's just very hang on, sorry.
Pierce
Okay.
looks at Pongu while she pauses and he goes, she drank some of it.
You in your mouth?
I did? Yes.
And how did you feel?
I got
about
knocked
that?
out completely and I almost died. It's fine. And then I died the very next day. It's okay. We don't talk about that. That's a different thing.
Okay, another thing under things we don't talk about.
Another,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
So
in retrospect, it's kind of badass. In retrospect, it's kind of badass, okay?
mm-hmm.
Have that.
So okay, I'm going to share a thing.
Is it food?
Not this time.
Okay.
So listen. It has to be like a secret. Like you can't tell, your Uncle Scott or whoever.
It's not my
We're-
fuck. I keep
we're
telling
no-
people
we're
it's
not
not my
related.
uncle.
We're not related.
Okay, well, just don't tell him. You know how I came from not here?
Yeah, we
from
probably
the there.
we probably should have questioned that a little more, shouldn't we?
I did though. Kess, I did.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
I got the Inquisition. So there are various ways to get to where I'm from, and this, and he points at the like swirly pink stuff, is like it's like one of the ways. Yeah.
Huh?
So I'm wondering why it's in a coffin.
Wait, what? Wait,
Wait,
could try-
did you go to
could-
his place?
How do you?
What?
No.
Did you not die? Did you travel?
I was
What do you
somewhere.
mean?
I was under a big tree.
Many trees.
Well, how do you travel? How do you go?
It's complicated. I Pongu's like looking up at the sky, like looking through the roof. You don't drink it, is all I know.
Oh.
So, like, yeah, we never opened our mouth when we, participated in the, the coming in and going out, and yeah.
You just go in?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Okay, because she might be able to get help from that side. And if she had a safe way to travel back and forth, that would be dope as balls, Pongu.
Pongu's very uncomfortable because he's like not sure if he should be like sharing the things. It's been a few years. And like even though he's been disconnected from the Fae and the Feywild, he's very much like, am I saying too many like family secrets? Or and so he's kind of like, this is probably the most uncomfortable you've ever seen Pongu.
What is it?
He looks like he has answers. You look like you have so many answers.
You know how you all have things you don't like to talk about.
And we've been talking about them anyway. Yes, I remember.
But then there's some things you still keep buried because you're afraid of, revealing some sort of like grief or trauma.
I don't have grief or trauma. I'm fine.
What? And then he like lowers his voice and like talks to Pierce and it's like, you remember how I talked to you about that charge that I lost?
Yeah.
One of the last times I went through one of the Lifewell gates was in relation to that. So there's just, some bad vibes, bad feelings, bad history.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, if I'm translating Pongu to Pierce, you don't want to tell us how to use it, because if it goes wrong and we fucking die, then it will be history repeating itself for you, and you'll feel responsible for it.
Yes, and also the fact I don't want the wrath of the Feywild on me.
Oh, I'm sure. That sounds terrifying. Oh, the wrath of the Feywild. My God. What would we do?
You know how I'm like just not aggressive? Or like...
Oh, yeah. I'm imagining 4,000 other non-aggressive people just like you making me bread and
Like
being super nice to our enemies.
But instead of bread, it would be poison.
Okay. So don't. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't know. I don't know the danger that could befall you if something like that happens. I don't know what it could possibly be. Did you say us?
All of us, yeah.
Oh.
How much experience with the Fae folk do you have?
How long have we known you?
Like 3 days.
Probably 2 days.
1 day.
Probably like 12 hours.
Okay. Imagine going to a school and the most popular and prettiest kids were there, and they were really nice to your face all the time. But deep down, they had really dark hearts. Usually, those hearts weren't, malicious. But
No, I know what you're talking about. You're saying as long as you toe the line and you're in their good graces, as long as you do exactly what they say all the time, they'll treat you okay. But the instant you do something outside of their purview or outside of their what they've granted you, then they come down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, long story short, not everyone is like me, and many are, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of the Fey folk.
Because you've been on the wrong side of the Fey folk.
Yes. But that's not why we're here. We're talking about this life or water and this other water.
Void water.
Void water. And you've weaponized it, yeah?
Yeah, she's like a damn superhero.
No, it reacts to me, and doesn't hurt me like it hurts others. So I just kind of use it when it's necessary, which has actually only been once, and that was to Scott.
And he didn't like it.
No, he is very afraid of it.
Interesting.
But he also didn't know what it was. So.
You all are quite a curious bunch.
Just a lot going on around us that's curious.
Yeah.
Okay, but if like push comes to shove and we need to get to the other side, you'll tell us, right?
If that is truly what you desire.
If we have no other option.
I don't know how we would. There's like no life or water.
That's also an issue.
We have this.
However.
And then we have this, and I have like a vial of it as well.
I'm not like a scientist when it comes to the life water, but remember how I mentioned that big Fey event that's happening?
That you're cooking for?
The wedding?
Yeah. I wonder if that might essentially trigger or cause a production of additional life water to be present. Again, I know that there's certain life water gates, but since there's a lack of it, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud.
I thought it was... Wait, so does life or water come from the Fae?
I know we use it, but I don't know if it comes from us. Again, I've also been away for a few hundred years, so things might be different.
I mean,
But
I
you
was
think
told
to an
that,
extent,
like,
this is renewable?
Renewable? Why do you ask if it's renewable?
Because there's none of it. Like it's all disappearing and everybody's trying to get their hands on it.
Yeah. And what would you all do if you had your hands on it?
I assume she'd put it in the fucking wells.
Oh, I wouldn't. It would just get taken again. I don't know what I would do with it. What time is it?
Do you think?
DM?
It's about 10 p.m. It's late.
Do you think that the disappearing life well water has anything to do with this other crazy shit going on? The void storms, the crack in the waves, the
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
vampires and shit.
Because the vampires were using the void water. The Naga was trying to steal the lifewell water. The storms were happening they were happening underground in a cave of void water. Like it all like has some form of connection to it somewhere. You know? The wave came and it cleared out all the lifewell water in the wells. I think that the wave happened because it was pulling lifewell water out of the wells. And I don't know about the shadowy figures taking people into the water, but you know, lifewell water has souls. I don't know. They could have needed souls. I don't know. Everything is just connected to it, and even the Scott thing, like there's lifewell water. It doesn't. I don't know.
This is a lot.
Yeah. It is a lot.
Really?
I think it's fine if we take the gems over to that dick in the market tomorrow. Pierce walks over and takes Iris off of his back, and he starts to just like reload her, make sure that everything's fine, but he's starting to zone.
So it's been a long day, and it looks like Q's got the right idea. Maybe we should all have a sleep and return to it all with like fresh minds and full tummies in the morning.
Okay, well, we need to decide what we're gonna do with all this gold, because there's a good bit of it. So, but we can decide that tomorrow. We could send.
I mean, if he's sending care packages, we could send some back to what was our friend's name that stayed back
Izzy.
At Sci-Hoff? Izzy?
Izzy.
We could always send more back to Izzy. I mean, I don't know if that was the only place Scott was stealing from or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
And yeah, I don't need. If I could just have the bags, and you could like give my portion, you can keep it or give it to. There's like an orphanage here at Shadowmoor or whatever. Give it to people in need, I suppose.
I don't even know if they have orphanages here. Everybody seems to be getting along pretty great.
Yeah, there's not one, but
Do not, Pongu, send any money back to those fucking elementals. I swear.
No, I don't. I'm giving them seaweed.
Okay, that's fine. Pierce starts to roll over to get some sleep, but before he passes out, he goes, also pancakes in the morning, thank you.
Okay. I'll add cinnamon.
Kess is gonna lie there until everyone falls asleep, and then she's gonna sneak out.
Okay. Where are you
I
going?
fall asleep.
Okay. Where are you going, Kess?
To the greenhouse.
All right.
Okay.
Step inside the greenhouse. It's familiar. It's empty.
Okay. I go over. I find a patch of dirt. And I grow a flower. And I try to meditate and focus on it as hard as I possibly can. Just trying to make something happen. Just anything.
As you're sitting there meditating, you sort of get lost in the smell of this place, the overwhelming smell of smoke that these flowers produce. And you hear a peck on the window. You look, and there is a raven sitting outside.
I go open the window.
Flies inside. Sort of like pokes around and looks at you, blinks. And he sits.
I was still like in my bathrobe and stuff. I just like sit beside him. If I ask you yes or no questions, can you answer me? Can you understand me?
He sort of looks around. And then he looks at you and he blinks. And he pecks on the ground once. And then he looks back up at you and blinks. And then he looks back at the ground and pecks twice.
Okay, so 1 peck is yes, 2 pecks is no? Okay. 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 I don't even know what to ask now. She just buries her hands, her head in her hands.
He comes over and he like pecks on your head just a little bit. Not hard. And he like ruffles his feathers. And he blinks.
Are you... Are you a fallen god? Are you a titan? Am I still helping you? Are you from the Feywilds? How many more questions do I have? Okay, well that's fun. Did you know? Did you know the Shadow Mother? Okay.
He looks.
Now you're not making sense. Imagine being a bird and not being able to talk to me like a normal person. Okay. I don't know. just gonna start blurting a bunch of non-yes or no questions at him that I have. Just like things that he can't. I was just going into Ramblecast mode. Okay, well, we found more life well water, and now I don't know what that's about. And do you think that all the life well water is still in Evercrest, or has it been taken somewhere else? And what about the void water? I don't know. It's somehow, all this is kind of connected to Scott, and I don't really understand how. And then we just...
He like starts flapping his wings, like...
Yeah.
And then he pecks the back of your hand. He looks up at you.
Wait. Did you put the flowers here for my parents?
And he flies out the window.
Okay. I go to my room. Not
Okay.
the room they're
Not the
in.
suite, your bedroom. Okay.
I light the fire and I open the window and leave it open. And I fall asleep.
Okay. It's a very relaxing, odd combination of searing heat and searing cold, all whirling together. You feel brushes of both of them against your face, and it lulls you into a sleep. The balance of it all. And you find yourself in a dreamless slumber. Q. As you are sleeping.
Gonna assume it's not dreamless.
It is not dreamless. As you are sleeping, you find yourself... You don't remember how you got here. You're sitting in darkness. There's no stars, no moon, no trees, no dirt, no ground. But you're sitting on a log, and there's a fire in front of you. And you're holding, like, a very small bird that you've skewered on a stick and just twirling it over a fire.
Is this a Dark Souls save screen?
That's exactly what it is, yes. Campfire.
Campfire.
But you're kind of enjoying yourself. You're having a pleasant time, like making you some meat. There's nothing to be stressed about or scared of.
This feels familiar. Feels familiar.
But not too familiar now, does it?
Ah,
You hear a
fucking
voice
shit.
jump out of the fire.
Huh. What? Huh.
Oi! The fuck have you
Oh.
been?
No, it's fine. It's you. What?
The
I've
fuck
been
have you
in
been?
drowning?
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Well, I think I will be when I wake up. I was really, really tired.
Ah, yeah, drowning will do that to you. But you're sleeping real good, you know? You're gonna feel real good when you wake up.
That's a good dream. Good dream.
Yeah, nice
Are
and
you
calm.
a dream?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I wasn't a dream when you talked to me in the cave.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm
Unless
just sort
I
of,
was.
this is kind of how I can talk to you right now. You know,
Okay.
it's sort of a thing. Like, you can talk to me in fires and things sometimes if I can make it, but it's communication where I'm from to where you're from is just fucking. It's balls, mate. It's awful.
In the fire.
No, not enough. We don't have time to
Okay.
dive into
Okay.
that at the moment. But anyway, apart from the drowning, how you been?
Well. Not great. I got a crossbow and a rod. And that's about it. And everybody else is all doing cool shit and turning people into animals and stuff. And miss my cool shit. But It's okay, because, you know, you don't give up hope. If you give up hope, you don't live. So we're just making it day by day by day. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Augustus said a lot of stupid things, but
You're speaking in platitudes, but some of them make sense. Yeah. Yeah, platitudes.
I think I had that for breakfast the other day.
You did not, but that's fine.
I love that so much.
If you lose hope,
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to give you a platitude.
if you said if you lose hope, you die, or if you lose hope, you don't live.
Yeah, you just kind of have to keep hang in there, baby.
Hang in there, baby.
I saw that.
That's also good.
Yeah, it was hanging in the bar one day.
Yeah, was there a cat on it? I've seen that one.
Yeah.
What are you hopeful for, Q?
Oh. I don't know. It's just if I'm honest,
It can be simple. It can be simple or as complicated
No, it's
as you
not
want
that
it
it's
to be.
complicated. It's, you know, I don't really do complicated. I tried once and it hurt my brain. It's just, it's not that I don't know why I have hope. It's just that if I don't have hope, then I just, so tough. You know,
It's not possible.
There's a lot of parts of me that always knew Mother wasn't there, and and they're all screaming at me, "I told you so." And you ever had like a chorus of your own self telling you that they told you so?
Yeah, yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah, that's what's happening now. But I just really, really hope, you know. And I just keep.
Do you have any idea how rare that is for someone to have hope when they don't know what there is to hope for? Do you have any idea how rare that is, Q?
No, I've talked to like 3 people total. Like 5 people total if you count Augustus and a couple other people we used to have hanging around us.
So, I know you've not got much of a point of reference, but you've got something in you, Q. You always have. This world has no shortage of people, and life beats all of them. And it takes that hope away to the point to where they can't be hopeful, even if there is something that they do know they could be hopeful for. And because of that, most people are a sort of a mixed bag of both good and bad. Very few people have the ability to choose between one or the other. And then the world makes them be both. And time marches along and nothing ever changes. But every once in a while, usually from an humble beginning, someone is good more often than they're bad. And they make the world a bit better. And they make it easier for people to be good. People around them to be good. That's what you can do, Q. That's what you do already. And that's the great big secret that nobody wants to tell you, is that you can do that with or without magic. So, I'm going to give you a choice, Q. I don't know if you can see it or not, if you can feel it, but you've got a light in you that points you toward good and bad. And you're going to do good for this world, probably more than most can do with magic. But if you want a bit of backup, if you want a bit of power that will come without manipulation or strings or without the fear of your friends being murdered in front of you, take this. And the fire sort of extinguishes, leaving only embers. But the light from the fire seems to bounce off of the nothingness above you. You're still able to see. And left in the embers, there is a glowing golden and red ring.
I get closer. I reach in and grab it.
Okay. It's a little warm.
Oh, okay. I like rings. Did you know I liked rings?
I did. The fire whoop, burst back.
Cute
I
jump
did.
back.
That's why I could have made it a necklace. I know you like that one necklace, but I do know you like gold, you like rings, sort of your thing.
This is pretty. It doesn't match this one at all, and that's nice.
Right. I thought you might like that. But what's important? Q, you've never had a choice about anything in your life. This is your choice. And yours alone.
This is my choice. This one ring.
Jesus Christ.
I saw the path too.
What? The choice is to put it on or not?
The ring is a bit more of a symbol than anything literal, but I'm offering you. You said your cool shit disappeared, yeah? I can give it back to you, but that's your choice. It's your choice whether or not you want to work with me, so to speak. As I said, you can do more without magic than most people will ever do in their lifetimes with it. It's your choice.
You're giving me the choice.
Yeah.
And
I've got a creeping suspicion you've never made a choice before.
I mean, no. Sometimes they say, do you want fish? Do you want steak?
You wore a dress once. That was actually several times. That was your choice. You look good in dresses.
Thank you. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
Breezy. It feels good.
Yeah.
I don't get hot on my bits.
Yeah.
I don't know why more people don't wear them.
More people should. I agree.
I think I'm not wearing a dress right now. It's kind of bundled up in water on the floor. Maybe I'll buy a new one. I'm pretty sure we just got a bunch of shitload of money.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. I had a thought a second ago. Let me go back there. You're offering me a choice to work with you. Work with you.
Yeah.
Not for you.
Yeah, correct. Uh-huh.
But what are you getting out of it? How are we working?
We're gonna make the world a better fucking place, Q.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah, it is, and it's about to get shittier.
What?
Because Mum's still out there, hate to break it to you. And there are people worse than her out there. So...
Wait. Your mom?
Yeah.
But...
She doesn't go away easy. Don't know where she is, but...
Maybe it's just the hope. But is your mom the only one that's still out there?
Q, there are lots of things you can hope for. And I want you to have that hope. Which is why it breaks my heart to tell you that your mother is not out there anymore. But you can do more for the world than she ever dreamed you could. As I said, humble beginnings, yeah?
You'll help me be a good person?
Of course. But your wild streak's not going to go away. That's why I liked you.
Okay. Well, fuck yeah, let's do it. And he puts on the ring.
Let's do it. You put on the ring, and your eyes open. You're lying in bed in the suite. Your dress is bunched up in a soggy mess on the floor. You see sunlight peeking in through the windows. And around your finger is the ring that you just picked up in your dream. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yeah, Q got another ring.
I fucking love rings.
What is it?
Oh,
We don't know.
I love it. Oh my god.
Well done.
That was great.
Well done, Q.
Well done, everybody.
Zach.
That was a wild one. That was a wild session. We were kind of all over the place.
The singing fish.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was this close to making a like a joke when Q came back away. It's like, what? Did I hear fish?
Singing.
Is this like a reference to like the 90s singing
Yes.
trout thing? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely,
100% a reference to the McDonald's filet of fish commercial.
Yeah,
From-
made that as a gag episode
from
like 6 or some shit. Like it's been
2009.
give me
All
that
right.
fish. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for
2010.
this episode of the
Oh, was it
Secret
2010?
Adventure Society. We love you so much. We appreciate the hell out of you. Our next session is going to be October 20th at 7:30 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Lochness.
Is that our
And that's-
Halloween session?
That's my
It can
birthday
be, yeah.
week also. So if you guys
Yep.
want to get me a dope ass birthday gift, show up and watch.
Show up.
Show up for Steve-O's birthday.
That's a good birthday
Yeah.
gift.
That is a good birthday.
Yeah. Birthday.
But it's up to Steve-O to tell you whether or not it's a good birthday gift. So,
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
um,
Well, he said he wanted it.
yeah, he did. So, this episode will be available again. Just to remind you all, will be available on YouTube Friday morning, bright and early, first thing. And the recap, Brenna's delightful recap, will be available on Tumblr a week from today, around about 12. Usually is when that happens. So keep an eye out for that. We'll tweet about it. Be sure to follow everyone that you see here. If you want to put that in chat as well, Locke. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for spreading the word of our weird little show. We hope you continue to do that. We love you and appreciate you for it. Does anybody else have anything to say before we call it an evening?
That was wonderful.
That
The
was a fun
crazy
session.
combat,
Well done.
the ending, bullet storming. It was just all
Yeah, it
good.
is. All good. All good things. All good things. All right. We love you guys very much. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for someone else. Stay safe. Get those vaccines.
Join-
Change your passwords.
Join Q in choosing to be good people.
Right.
I'm
Makes my
cutting
heart
it.
happy.
Am I turning
All
it
right.
off?
Meeting adjourned. Love you guys.